Or he wasn't talking to me, or he was talking to me, or what?
I swear if I hear that fucking violin again.
I don't fucking know. Right, what we got? I do not want any ammunition in my vest. I do want lots of bandages in my vest. Shit, there's not going to be any room for bandages. What the hell am I carrying in here?
Yes, bro.
Just get a full ammo load out for the rifle.
What the hell? Oh, God.
Can you get the M4 off the P-Mag, man? Make myself even lighter.
Oh, carrying fucking stupid bastard NVGs in my backpack and a stupid cap. What am I carrying in here? 6 rounds of 5.56. Do I really want that? No, I don't, but yeah. 1 toolkit, 1 wire cutter. Fuck the wire cutters.
Also, I got the M20.
Fuel kit, earplugs. Well, earplugs need to be in there. Thank you very much.
The 338.
Entrenching.
Another Martin, alright.
152 firing device. That's all I've got in that backpack. Kidding me. Wrong one.
I like how we taking him.
That's the one. God. Normally all my loadouts are completed. Let's just have 8 of those. Right, what else do I need? A couple of cable ties, you never know. Got a diffuser kit, got earplugs, got a pension. Kestrel, don't need that. 57 firing device. Well, I've got 52 firing device, so I don't need that. Micro dagger, I like my micro dagger. Couple more morphines. I don't need a pack of personal first aid kit because we're not doing tier 3 slots, which is a shame. So I'll take more morphine then.
35.15. You're not Andrew.
More bandages.
Smuggling, artillery,
How
AA
much?
pieces on that.
Kill my squad.
63.15.
Oh, hang on,
Carry
quick look.
ammunition or something?
63.15. I have 10 mags.
What the hell did you do?
I had the fucking 3CD javelin apparently, like the thingy.
I'm taking that, am I?
He's lighter?
No,
Okay.
I'm not myself.
I hate 5.56. It's got no fucking range on it and no bloody stopping power.
You know what I mean.
It's crap.
Oh, but yeah, the RSS tube.
Yes, tube and yeah. Like
I want my 5.56.
Good, we're going after across the map again. I just noticed.
I'm an engineer. I want the 5.56. A what backpack? I am not having that.
Yep, I removed all
It's
the
not.
from my gun except the scope.
The load's not very big, is it? I'm an engineer. How many explosives do I have?
I have only 10 mags and 4 mags.
No explosives.
Why do you have so many mags?
I do not have any explosive blocks. I always carry 2 demolition blocks. I can't carry 2 demolition blocks, so that's interesting.
No, like, I don't know.
Grenades? Can I carry some grenades then? I would like some grenades. Smoke. I like yellow smoke grenades.
Yes,
For calling in choppers.
So hit escape.
User joined your channel.
Fuck.
How about you shut up and wait for the rat to talk?
How much do I weigh now then? It's only 32 kilos. Friggin' hell. Spells. I have to weigh at least 35 kilos. Oh, yes.
That's very long range.
And I need things like... Let's configure the other shit just in case I've got to get out of... Find the mouse. Why don't they make the mouse big? Bright red. Please? Big and bright red. Need a radio. Need a GPS. Need a map. Need Vector 21 Bs. I like the look of them. I haven't tried them yet.
Gotta go to ASOP.
And I would like... Hello. Everybody else is wearing the NVGs. I will have them. No, have grey ones. I don't want them. Ugh, don't like that helmet, but hey. I don't like this backpack.
Medic, step forward.
We have one medic over here as well.
Field pack. Hex. That's better. Field pack hex. Right, now we can carry 2
Can you
explosives.
take the drone out? I got the long range.
And we can carry a couple of grenades.
What's up?
I Where's the grenades?
Alright, truck, you're with me.
Hang on, that's me filled.
Yep.
I better save that.
No entry, CFG weapons.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for...
User left your channel.
C-spans, you can go with
I'll do.
and ruling commander with me. And who was the fucking fourth one?
I'm the
Oh look,
medic.
I've got a sandy coloured
Gabriel.
laser thing on the top.
I can,
Don't really need a laser thing on the top.
User joined your channel.
What have I got?
Yeah,
Let's
Gabriel,
make sure
go
I'm
with,
37.7k, that'll do me.
Okay.
I can't take control of it.
I know. I'm really in line with that all.
Plenty bandages and crap.
MGs.
Oh, red smoke grenade. Oh, I've got the wrong round magazines. Shit. I'll have to wait. It's only 300 rounds.
How
That'll
was
never
it,
do.
Makarov? Kulsprutare.
Entrenching tool.
I
I don't want an entrenching tool.
Hey, wake up.
Oh, fuck off! I'm in game! This is my first game in 2 weeks!
I can't take control of the drone though.
I think that's us, Andrew.
Could you rank me, please?
Got a soft man as well.
Full of Liru's tanks in the ass.
Look at the past few
Don't
hours.
die.
Just for the sake of it, since I just want to shoot things.
I know, but...
Makarov
There's
with me,
two
Andrews with
No,
Wait,
he's my
chicken.
amateur.
Alright. Well, never mind then, you stay there. Where is... Who was this? I take Mr. J, and Tiger go with Habaticus.
What about the handicap?
What the fuck?
Dead go with me.
Dead go. Yeah, sure, you go with him. And yeah, Makarov and Andrews come with me.
House and now I'll take the squad lead.
Teacher, what are you?
Rifleman.
Alright, go with Habaticus.
Why can't you one of you just carry javelins, the other one carry...
Rifle on back, safety on.
Oh, we're on
Because
80.
we have more ammo in the javelin, you stupid fuck.
Well,
But you can't carry. Fortunately, you can't carry a rocket. It's just a ammunition. You have to carry the whole tube. Remember that. Safety check.
Is it the fucking 3CB?
No, it's not.
That's
It's
the
RHS.
RHS one.
Okay.
Simply because we're still
Apparently nobody loves us.
The rocket launchers.
Yes, and also you can only have one rocket in the back.
It's always the last
You
to
can
be
have one
picked
in
at
the
school.
backpack and one in the
So
javelin.
what the rest of you are?
But one person you
everything.
Other than Gavalo. No, what are you? Grenadier. Owen.
The rockets only
What?
carry one.
Rifleman.
Rifleman.
What is this weird
Engineer.
Holger stuff?
Engineer.
Molecule
Grenadier.
Grenadier.
2
Asa
grenadiers.
with me, Lolo with Habaticus. How many guys do I have? Shit France.
Should be enough. Everybody joined the squad. Yay.
Come on, guys.
We'll just do a 3-man squad and then the rest can go
Hey,
rogue.
Mr. USMC.
Hoorah.
Take it in the arse, C-spans.
Take your time.
Can you
Take your time.
Can you go into the fucking lines and join the squad so I can see how many guys are in the squads? What is this squad?
I was told Barty
So
Gordon
fucking
and
huge.
C-spans. No, okay.
Jesus,
For
how difficult is it?
8 guys.
Come on, guys.
No,
Have the javelin team be a separate
Basically,
squad.
not to count me
I'm a
and
medic.
Kakarov
And your
as
squad
part of
lead.
your assault team because
You're
you
the
probably
guy
should
with
be
the little
fighting
slash
Overwatch when
from
you assault.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So for
That's
assault,
just
minus
my
2.
Twix bar.
Yes, just have
coming
the
out.
last 2 and the medic with us so we
Twix
have a
bar.
separate
Oh,
small
It's a
squad.
pretty big piece of thing. It's pretty thick.
I paid a lot of money for this, okay?
You hear that, Finn?
Yeah, what?
You guys are the ones who took javelins. We shouldn't have to give a medic to you guys just because you guys decided to take a bunch of fucking javelins.
Auntie, you,
yes, if we're
you
separate
come with
squads.
me
Why
and...
are you so negative today, Chocolate?
Chat.
Oh, and you're with me.
Yeah.
Now I can get to the arsenal and change out those friggin' magazines. Where'd they gone? Them. Get rid of them. I want 44 round magazines. Might only be able to take 3, but hey, better than 20 round magazines.
You're not on 50 if you just tried to radio me.
and stick
Alright,
the radios.
Andrews, you are green.
So 50 for short range, and on additional channel.
Recon is moving out.
And we're probably 60, I think.
You might also
Probably.
be riding a goat. We do not know.
I think.
Oh no.
It's job, he's not supposed to be doing that
Macro
shit.
Van Andrew, yeah.
I know.
Map. Choose on the map.
Kill goats.
This one's
No.
gonna be easier.
Somebody
so
hasn't put the frequencies on the
I'm
map.
not streaming yet. I'm still working on stuff.
Okay. What else? Oh yes. Back to my lovely sidearm, and we will switch that to a 44 round magazine.
Mr. Che, you are blue.
It's not coming up that.
And we will put it on fully automatic, because oh yes.
Why is security?
This baby really rocks.
The guy over there is on the wrong line.
So, when you get a weapons jam or in a close combat fight, you pull out your little automatic machine pistol and blow the competition away. 5.56. I can't believe I'm taking a 5.56. Jesus.
Please join.
Yep.
Where's yours?
What did you say?
Stamina.
Yeah.
Done.
10 suppressors. 13, 14 suppressors. 14 suppressors. Good job.
Colour, do you want me?
That's more than 50% of you with suppressors.
I'd rather have a fucking suppressor not near than not have
What did you ask?
What colour do you want me?
That's stupid.
I'm figuring it out.
When you have high stamina, it gets clearer and clearer.
The colours aren't very bright on this.
That's not the stealth option for
It
suppressor.
means that when you first take your shot, they don't exactly know where you are. So there
That's
is
right,
always
on to you are ready.
Red.
The suppressors also increase the jam rate in weapons.
Red. I am red.
Ace actually takes the fact that suppressors increase jam.
36 bandages, and so I think that's a good amount.
Presses increased jam. That's okay. I can put it in my backpack if I don't need it.
The jam is not increased. The only thing that is increased is the heat up ratio, and that increases the jam.
Which increases jam.
Yes.
Hold up a lot of hope for this one.
Which shouldn't matter if you just have it on R.
It's like people don't pay attention during basic training or something.
Ashra, you were not paying attention at this time.
You know, in real life,
Yeah, sorry, I was getting my
in
settings.
the military, I never fired a 2-2 except as targets. Oh shit, I've got Liru on here. That's on my laptop. Get rid of that.
I know,
Jesus.
right?
And you're talking about people not paying
I
attention.
switched my laptop on and opened up the web browser and Liru's there. Ah! Can't be having that on. Bye bye Liru.
We have a 3 or 5.
That would be classed as stream sniping. We do not do that.
True. But is he really tier 5?
Just watching the
All he needs to know is how to
DCS.
throw out for goats and stuff, and that's all.
See if any of the guys are on. There's a new version of Help Deck. Do you
Going
want to download and
fire
install it?
squad leaders, come over to me when you're ready.
Fire squad. I don't have the fucking radio even.
Oh dear. So, how long have we been in here now?
Change the radio.
I've been in 15 minutes, they've been in over 30. What is that on the ground?
Ooh, Gabler has an E10.
Retard.
Why is all this crap on the floor?
Right next to you.
Oh, God's sakes.
Get shot down, captured,
Booking with communists.
Alright guys, if there's something in your backpack you don't want, walk up to the arsenal, press I, and put it in the box. Don't drop it on the floor please.
No.
It drops the server frames. Yeah, it's just a stuff all around the arsenal again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guess who that was?
Yeah.
Already up.
Somebody lost their goddamn bananas.
Fucking ridiculous.
No, they
Really
don't.
impacts server frames,
Down
that.
from the floor, that one Taliban.
Don't know why, just does.
Actually, get another frag grenade.
Shifty! Oh yeah! I haven't been on it since yesterday, mate. I spent most of the evening in bed. I did 10 hours sitting in this seat and got in a lot of pain, so I had to go to bed last night. I've just got back. Just got back up. Sunday afternoon, tier 3, well tier 2, tier 3. It's the only real ops I'm playing these days. How's your Hawk going? How's your Hawk going? Loving it. Yes.
It's a big party. Let me join.
There is another issue with the Hawk that has just reared its head after the last 1.57 ED update. which is a problem I have, is the gear up, gear down selector, which is Shift and L and
what radio
Control and L,
in squad on? 60?
which is gear up, one's gear up, one's gear down.
Right,
that
good.
does not work if you leave it to those keys bound. Pressing L is a toggle, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you can press L as much as you want to get landing gear up and down. Or G, Shift G, Alt G, not L. L's lights in it. So the G, you can hit G as much as you want and it'll go up and down as much as it wants. But if you do the left Shift G and the right Alt G or whatever it is to make it go up and make it go down, so you can bind it to a toggle switch, don't work. And that's only just happened. So that's another ED failure.
But what if the wife you miss?
Go.
Yeah, heard.
Wrap a helmet.
Then ground go boom.
So that's another one just come up from last night. And we've also found out that the Hawk getting stuck on the runway is only when there's a surface wind. If there's upper level winds, doesn't affect it. It's only surface wind. It will stop the Hawk dead in its tracks.
I wonder what happens if a javelin hits someone's hands.
Chewing.
What helmet did you just have?
I'm typing.
This is rocket launcher.
Teacher, I wouldn't do that, and last time I did that, I went flying.
Yeah, so that's why I wondered why my my uppy downy gear switch on the Hawk was only bound to the toggle up, toggle down, up, down, instead of up and down, because I used the upward movement to bring it up and the downward movement to bring it down. I do that with all the aircraft, and it's always the same switch, but on the Hawk I had it bound to just the G key instead of the left Shift G, right Alt, left Alt G. And when I put it back, it didn't work. And then I found out on the forums that that's another bug that's reared its head after this last 1.7 update with the SU-33 job. Pain in the ass.
Alright, we are Alpha and we are on 60.
So, it's very strange. But, you know, people keep knocking the Hawk and VO, and it's not VO's fault, it's Eagle Dynamics. Oh, forever.
Ready to check over.
Doing it. And VO have to keep backpedaling to make it all work.
Hello? Hello? Speaker!
Can't hear you.
Finn! Some idiot dropped the radio on the ground. The radio on the ground has speakers on.
Oh my fucking god.
You gotta be joking.
Just let it be there. We can just go and mount up. It's gonna be here, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's in the building, apparently.
It's not in the building.
Yes.
I literally walked up with the radio party.
Oh, whatever. Let's go.
What are we doing?
Finn, what vehicle are we taking?
We are taking the fucking MRAP with HMG.
MRAP with H? Oh, okay.
I'll be this way. I thought I was taking the MRAP with the two whirly things on top. Ha ha!
You could probably load that through full of jammers.
Well, you know the thing is, Shifty, right? The reason I didn't buy the Hawk in the beginning was because Chile said that it was shit.
Bravo, we're ready to move up.
And that's when he started to fly the F5. So I didn't buy it until it was in the sale, and I wish I hadn't taken
fucking
either.
Bravo's vehicle. Red team.
Shameful ejection.
The hell am I getting in or what? Ah, there we are. I think we can look outside in here. It's the only way you can do third person, which I'm pleased with, but...
That's Andrew.
Oh, not again.
User joined your channel.
Andrews, man. I've been away 2 weeks and you still haven't fixed that bike. Damn.
Alright, someone get it to the fucking gunner's seat. And please, someone drive.
Someone drive. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Nobody's
no
in the driver's seat.
The
yeah, so, you know, if Chili comes on to your stream in the morning or whenever, like he does sometimes, you want to quickly jump straight in the hook.
Me and Andrew could be the gunners, but then we would also like to fill up this thing with javelins.
Tell him how much you like it.
I'll give you a hand with that if you do.
But oh yeah, you know that open conflict tough
Me and Finn, you're not safe, by the way.
I modified that
go ahead
and put some Hawks in to fly around and some other stuff, but the Hawks were sticking on the ground. You know, they couldn't go anywhere.
We are leaving now.
So I took the wind off and saved it, and then when I tried to get back into it, it crashed the game.
We need a
back to desktop.
And we need somebody to fill it with
and it did that every time. Now I always save it now to another name, like I put an ABC on the end every time I make an update. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it back. I had to go to the original file, and I did it again, and it keeps crashing the desktop.
Road, blue line.
And somebody told me that there's something wrong within the mission if that happens. So the only way that it would save and not crash the desktop was to delete all those red units that are around.
We have a gunner then.
I don't know. But
you can go gunner since
that was the only way it would save and reload. So I don't know what's wrong with that mission.
Semi-AFK, so...
possibly part of the scripting.
I'm eating something,
but I don't know if it works for you in the way you work it, so that's great.
It's fine.
I couldn't modify it in any way by taking the wind off. I was wondering if you could try just taking the wind off, save it as a different name, and see if it crashed for you, because it could be something I'm just doing or whatever. But anyway, I've had to take that off, and I'm just going to start from scratch. And I'll maybe use the one that was before that one,
yes,
the one that you had where we were doing the air-to-air refueling. I think I might use that one instead to put all the Hawks and that in. But I went up anyway with these Hawks.
This line is the definition of
and tried to fly a pattern with them. I put them way too far from the airport. It took me a good 10 minutes to catch up with them. But using what you were saying about stop looking at my instruments and all that shit.
Recon to command.
And there's a squadron leader from Raleigh who's the chief training guy there.
We have to find
He's put some videos of the T2 Hawk and the training with GoPro cameras and shit. And he showed you formation flying from takeoff and how they do it. And he's saying the same thing.
Our hold point if you need additional recon time. However, reconning to be done after 5 minutes of us reaching that.
He was telling you what the pilot, because he's in the back seat, he's the trainer. He's telling you what the pilot of his Hawk, which was on the right hand side of the lead, it was a 3-ship takeoff. You'll find it on YouTube.
To take it off autonomous.
And he was telling you what the pilot is looking for as they take off, and he says he's looking along a specific line on the wing to, I think, the aerial or something, or the back of the cockpit. I can't exactly remember what he said, but he says he lines those 2 points up and he tries to stay there. And then he'll watch for the guy's gear coming up, and then at that point he'll raise his, the flaps come up automatically at 250 knots anyway, that sort of thing. And he was saying that's how they do it. And then he says you've got to watch out for the lead pilot unclenching his fist or something, which tells the formation to go into like battle formation or whatever, where you fly out at 75 meters from each other, and there's another formation where you fly out at a greater distance to each other. I forget what he called it, arrow or something. But it's really informative videos he's putting up, and how the ministry are allowing him to do it I don't know, but they are. But he's the chief cook and bottle washer at Valley when it comes to training, so he's one of those guys. I don't know, he's one of those guys that seems to have, he's a good leader of men. That's the impression I get from him. He's got the energy, he's got the knowledge, he's got the charisma, if you like. He's got those leadership skills, and you can really see it in the way he talks about his stuff. And you think, yeah, I'd like to be part of his group. I'd follow him. That sort of guy. He seems to be that sort of person. Whereas me, I'm not. I mean, I'm one of Liru's T5s. I think there's only me in here today. I'll tell you all. Doing. Yeah, there's only me and Liru on here, and he's doing the Zeusing. So I'm Liru's most senior guy. I wouldn't say I'm the most experienced Nemesis and Troglodyte or Tier 3.
Yes.
2 up. Experience. Good communications. So yeah, I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. I should be taking the squad leader role, but I don't know doing that. So I'm an engineer today.
Let's play a game.
I was going to be marksman, but
something beginning with G.
Are we there yet?
A South African with 5,000 ping?
Round.
A South African with 5,000
Commander, copy.
Round.
So what I hear from some of our people who live in South Africa, the internet is getting better now that the government has been told that they're going to be hung if they don't stop siphoning money off into their personal purses.
What should I do?
Hello.
Well, that's okay.
Roger that.
Where are we going? Oh,
MRAP, go
hang on.
round and round, round and round.
I haven't put my my shit up.
Can we just fucking sit in the
God, I hate this
silence?
for not being able to find the mouse.
Mr. Krabs.
Ah, there it is. Look how tiny that mouse is. You can't see it when it's whizzing about on the grass.
Yes, people were there.
Make it big, make it red, make it black, make it purple, make it a different colour than bloody white.
I'm actually surprised nobody jumped out. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's because I've not.
Do you want me to get out and push?
Because you're saying it.
Ground forces hold.
I have said multiple times while the MRAP was not halfway there and
Okay,
moving,
let's have a look
and
at the
people actually
map.
did jump out.
What are we doing
Don't
anyway?
want to, Doctor. We're going to send a vehicle back. You're not back too late, but still late.
Oh, Doctor
I
build.
realize that going uphill with the MRAP is faster than going with infantry.
Can't we just give
But
Doc a quad?
I mean slave labour. I want slave labour.
Nemesis is over there. Liru, our Zeus, is sitting in here with Rat King. Hello. That's interesting.
Whoa. That's not how it's supposed to be.
That's not right. Oh, like for input. Somebody
Yes, but that's not how it's supposed to be anymore. We have progressed through that.
So hang on, they've got to go
when we're in the same squad.
to Overwatch 1.
Whole point soon.
Oh, here we go. Find intel leading to an insurgent leader.
Welcome home.
Find insurgent command and capture if possible. Leader may be
Look
riding
it
a
out.
goat and wearing a beret and may be
Infantry
unarmed
lieutenant.
or may not be. Freaking hell, hang on, let me change channels to find out what colour. Oh, that's in global channel. It's on the inside.
Auntie?
Yep.
It won't fit.
I seriously didn't even need to say that. Ah, wow. Other than Mr. J, what the fuck are you doing?
Right, safety off.
Southeast. No, southwest.
Ooh, that red dot is very
This is
hard to
Ground
see.
1 to Alpha and Bravo. Just set
Except
up
in the
in
shadows.
this compound here. Hide a vehicle. Don't want to get spotted by some random scout patrol.
Hide the vehicle.
Why don't we hide it in the building?
We don't want to get spotted.
Finn, are we going to be walking from here?
No, we are just staging here.
Will it fit in here?
Will we fit?
Sake.
Over now, Macro. It won't fit. It won't fit, but it's too high.
I think it doesn't fit.
It will if you don't, crash into the side.
Alright.
I'll do then.
Security around this building and hide. We don't want to get spotted.
Okay, I know the perfect place.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, you do.
I'm set up.
Ground Command to Recon, I've started
Do
the
these
timer this
zoom in
time.
then? Oh, they're already zoomed in, these ones. Oh, I like these ones. They're much zoomed in. Oh, the normal vectors aren't zoomed in. Right, let's see. How far's that hill? It doesn't really matter to me, like.
What?
Oh, it's not giving me the range. Why is it not giving me the range? Oh, it's giving me the range, sorry, not the... Oh, don't tell me that this does not do the same... Oh, bollocks, this has not got the same... that's the range, but... By pressing T I'm getting the range, but normally you press R and it will give you the bearing, or you hold down the tab key and it gives you the bearing. And it's not. Oh, I don't like these then, I won't be taking these again. The normal Vector 21s,
Get
you
on
can...
ground command now.
Say your patrol's going up that hill.
Ground Sender.
Be advised,
You can press
at the
down
summit of the mountain that we are
tab
assaulting,
key.
I see 3 times heavy artillery pieces.
And then you
sticking
can
at the very
move
top
while
of the
holding
mountain.
it over here where you see an enemy patrol,
I'll copy.
And you press the T key and let go both, and it will give you a range and a bearing distance.
Good, copy. Please mark on map. We'll try and confirm
right.
which joint.
So a bearing and a distance from your team to their team. So you can call up your commander and say, "Hey guys, your bearing of 30 degrees at 300 meters. There's an enemy squad," and they just go turn 30 degrees and shoot 'em. But this one doesn't do it. This is the.
I think they are already cleared because
different Vector 21.
You know, the other squad is in the
Vector 21B.
One of them has mysterious doors that keep opening.
Really?
So if I press Vector B, does it have night vision on it?
You want us to go check it out, Finn?
Let's switch.
I'm going to check it out. Where is it?
No, it doesn't have night vision. Oh, that's a bitch. Never take these again.
I have no idea. It was Mr. J that was talking about
on the south
but
side.
I have switched my normal night vision
one of
on.
the storage containers, like the one we've got the
I am
vehicle in.
not. What are they poking me for?
Oh yeah, open doors.
I closed them a minute ago, and they kept opening.
Recon to ground command.
This is ground center.
We start marking location of cams, AT, and maybe a mortar position.
Copy that.
We're hearing explosions. Do you hear that as well?
No.
That is a negative at this time.
Ooh, shoulders hurt. Already? I've only been sat here for half an hour or so. 45 minutes maybe. Damn. So how's your day been then, Shifty? Are you, have you been, doing that mission you said you were going to be making?
What?
We heard just like 10 or 12 explosions. What sounded like that?
Copy that. I think I just heard that as well from our position, but it's far north, I believe.
Far north. North's where we came from. Well, east's where we came from. North's up here. So either they're firing over there.
Or was it 15? I don't remember.
Are we going to go through there? Through that valley? Or are we going to attack?
Sup Liru. Nice marker, nice marker. 069171.
And special snowflake marked it on the map.
Yeah. What does the fucking map marker AE mean? Does it mean that it's anti-armor piece there, or what?
Wait, what? EI? You mean that?
No, AT. There's like several markers on top of each other, but one of them is AT.
Yeah, it just
anti-tank.
Anti-tank. That's probably anti-tank.
Yeah, I know it means anti-tank, but
assume the worst. Assume the worst. Assume a cornet.
Yeah.
Just assume the worst.
Well, not usually. I have seen like.
Oh great, we have
not so long ago. I saw the same kind of marker, and it meant fucking tank. Like, no, that's not AT. That's tank.
Solid copy.
Oh, forgot to switch my keyboard to Arma. The problem I've got is if I leave my keyboard normal since the Arma update, because I use my arrow keys to move, not YZ. If I'm moving and I go crouched, it stops dead. So if I'm moving crouched and I get up, it stops dead. So what I've had to do is put a macro on the keyboard, which means I change the keyboard to mode 3, and now I can. What it does is it makes these 3 keys, or these 4 keys, imitate WASD. They're just a copy bind of WASD. So I can now get up and get down because my keyboard now thinks my arrow keys are wizard. Oh, hello. What's going on here then?
Basic infantry to keep 360 like this.
Okay,
What is this building?
Hello.
Hello. What is this building?
It's called the John.
We're on to ground command.
What?
This is
Somebody delete my marker.
We see a big 8-man
We call it water closet in
the area
the
around
UK.
that first
The Americans
camp
call
on
it the John.
north, east side of the mountain.
The garage.
No, this is a garage.
Copy that. Do you see anything else in the dotted area of the AO than what you have marked at this time?
Macro, get inside.
Not at the moment, we're still looking.
Yes, you can get a pack, Mr. Cripple.
Wait, Finn, you're crippled?
No, I'm not crippled. It was Macro.
Vehicle incoming from the east.
Friendly.
I'm bandaging my left leg. Yes, I'm bandaging my left leg. I'm almost done, so then
your left leg's good. You mean your right leg?
We're going to ground command.
Oh, that was a glitch.
Right, I'm bandaging it again.
This is ground sender.
On another enemy camp on the west side, it's bearing statics and a...
It's containing more of me?
That.
No.
And how did you break your legs?
If you can
don't
try
fly too
to
close.
spot anything that might look like some sort of structure that can hold intel in it, if not then look for important
high,
people
isn't
like
it?
officers.
That's high.
Copy that. Command wants to look for buildings or if you see anything like commanders or officers.
So this is where we are. That's where our recon team is, which is Nemesis and... Oh,
360.
Wolves.
The military fidget spinner. The men need me.
We're going to ground command BO area, seeing the artillery shooting.
This is how you do
This is
360,
ground command I
guys.
see as well.
That's exactly what I've been doing.
Looks more like a seizure to me.
That's why you're not tier 5 like Auntie is.
Gavalor can show you a seizure. He does a really good seizure.
Auntie, why are you leaning?
It's tilted.
That's called the tilty walk, so you can see round corners.
So
By the way, those explosions are fucking artillery fire, and I'm expecting them to hit even closer because of Liru. Oh my. And then I will question how is enemy seeing us here.
Well, he's getting bored because we're just sat here doing that.
Well, that's his
Yeah, I know he's getting bored.
And his viewer base. If any of you guys want to watch what
I
Zeus
think
is
it's
doing,
the stream and Liru the same thing.
It's Lance Corporal _ Liru.
Yes.
I think on Twitch.
One cannot survive without each other.
Tell me about all the angles you can cover from up there, Macro.
I can hold perfect 360.
As long as you only need to see 20 feet in each direction.
Don't worry, I can also cover anti-air. And if the air is far away, I can do even better anti-air.
Mister.
If there's a vehicle coming exactly there,
you're a bit out in the
kill
open there, mate.
From here with my javelin.
Kill yourself.
No, it's gonna fly through the window. Oh, there's a rabbit. Can I lock onto him? No, but never mind. Thermals don't work through windows. Oh, yes. It does work.
What?
I'm walking onto the rabbit through the window. Alright guys, I'm firing my javelin, clear my back blast.
Unauthorized.
Oh, okay.
Remember what the last time... What?
Why do you have Hunt IR? No one uses that.
People use that. Why don't you have Hunt IR, Mr. Grenadier Training?
Like, I'm just saying, I've never seen anyone use it before.
This is why I'm the expert. I use Hunt IR.
Yeah, I've actually seen people use Hunt IR.
Tags, but
and Grenadier tags as well. That's one of the requirements, to get Grenadier tags. And you know what they teach in Grenadier training? Hunt IR use.
Recon to Ground Command.
The last time I did it, they said,
do.
don't use the
This is Ground Sender.
Receive buildings with garrison and enemies in the southeast side of the London.
Copy that. I'm making up a plan right now to assault there. I'll just keep trying to find more stuff. Also set up targets for air to engage, mainly that artillery. To focus on our entrance to the east and southeast.
Would you not be on speakers?
Yeah, I don't care if it weighs over 40 kilos.
I can't see what I'm doing.
I'm very lightweight.
Almost all of my loadouts weigh 40 kilos.
My loadout is very lightweight right now. I weigh like 58.6.
Additional channel left only.
Very lightweight.
If I removed some mags, I was 64.9.
Makarov, you're such a lightweight.
Yes.
I weigh 36
Press the wrong
kilos.
button.
Alright. I can
Right,
fight longer.
now I've got long range in my left ear and short range in my
Ground
right ear.
Command to Alpha. Alpha. Can you come over to me? I'm in the most northern building. Copy.
Who the fuck has fucking...
That's Auntie.
You have a lot of ground command.
Please.
Not me.
Yes, it is.
Good copy, Senate.
Troglodyte then, or...
No, it's not. I've double checked mine.
I believe I also advocate in Northern
Someone give them fucking basic training again.
That is currently
Yeah,
between
5 minutes.
2 cliff sides. At grid red 0, 3,
So let's check who this is.
Everyone, check your radios for speaker.
Copy that. Appreciate it.
Found you even I didn't hear where I supposed to come.
Recon to air.
Huh? Let me check. ATZSU, trucks, artillery, patrols, building with
Hey, suspense.
infantry.
Can you see my patch?
60 check.
Campman at mounted.
Nope, can't hear you.
The
Check.
So,
yeah, okay. So
we're supposed to be getting a bit of wind here tomorrow, supposedly.
It's pretty, you know...
Some sort of hurricane that, as it approaches the British shores, is just going to turn into a storm because it's scared of coming here. So it doesn't want to be a hurricane when it gets here, it'll get its ass kicked. Apparently. And all the newspapers are saying we're going to get 100-mile-an-hour winds to hit the UK, to batter the UK. And I'm going, what? And I look on the BBC weather and it says here it's going to be gusting to 40 miles an hour.
How's it going?
And I'm going, what? And I'm only just a bit further south of the main track of this thing.
Recon to ground.
Yeah,
newspapers.
We have
Tell you.
Javelin team.
Scaremongers, a lot of them.
This is Ground Senate.
I mean, gusts to 40 miles an hour will probably mean 25 miles an hour constant winds, maybe?
Copy. I was trying to find out what that was early on, but I have not been able to find it at this time. I'm going to focus on the objectives now. If you can find it, then good job, but probably not priority at this time.
I can't imagine it being much more than that.
Cover that.
Well, we'll probably clear
Recon to air.
so we can head.
This is copy you, recon.
Just west of the Woodward.
Or if you want,
Maybe I
I
should
can
have
lace
brought
that
some,
eastern camp if you want to throw something at it.
Some sunglasses.
60 check.
Could you confirm that the
You check.
camp is the one that is having a ZSU artillery? And ZSU
I can't hear him.
position in an artillery position?
Lies and slander.
I'm doing that.
I don't see any set issue. It could be one. Let me check.
And then we can provide covering fire for.
That joke went on for quite some time actually. Somebody came on radio check channel 60 or frequency 60. Said no, I can't hear. Try something else. Oh, okay. Radio check 60.
Recon to
So,
air.
can you
I
hear me
can
now?
confirm
No, I
there's
still
a
can't
set
hear
issue on
Oh
that
shit, what's
position.
wrong with this?
Okay, copy that.
Radio check
With
60.
ground command permission, you can raise it.
Yes, Macro, we can hear you.
It went on for a few minutes and then he suddenly realised that the only reason that we were having a conversation was because I could hear him on the radio. It's really funny.
Well, that's less than 3 clicks, so
But hey.
be fine.
Stop radios.
This is Scan, send it.
Yeah, we coordinated with the air to take out that eastern camp if you want us to do that.
Copy, wait until we give order to, as we don't want to attack it too early in
pretty
case
open,
they
it's
start
really-
trying
I mean,
to move
yeah,
things
there's
out
green
or
stuff,
prep
but
our attack. We want to be
you would
hitting
have
them
to
just right.
Move into there, down to
Cover
there,
that.
down to
I'm in a
there,
position
through
to
that
shoot
wood,
it
into
at it
that
as
one,
well
across
if
to
you
that
want me
one,
to.
through round to that one,
60?
up to this
Yeah,
one.
read.
Copy, that would be preferred if
And
you
then
could take
here,
out
then
the
up
artillery
to
and
there,
the
and then
issue
up that side,
before
through that
they
lot,
got a bead on
and
you.
then get it.
Alright,
Really?
try and doing
You
that.
couldn't just go straight
Finn,
across.
do you know what
Copy,
the...
but don't do
Someone
it
on speaker
until
again.
we start coming in.
Cover that.
Finn, do you know what the holdup is? Yes, I know what the holdup is. Now
I bet Liru's
I'm
getting
busy.
really salty about this.
Yeah, second.
I mean, I've been on the server an hour, we haven't done anything. I had a nice little truck ride, but...
Yeah.
I know these things have got to be planned, but... Gavlor's flying around in... Whatever he's flying around in. I don't know what he's actually flying in.
Alright, Finn, we fixed the radio issue.
Copy.
Oh, I can hear something outside here flying around, hang on.
First, and then they can engage.
Sounds like a aeroplane. Had the air ambulance outside here this morning.
How it's
Very early.
So it's not armored even.
Woke me up with this radio call.
That was a civilian thing that just passed us heading south on the road.
It's just headed south.
Ooh, it's a good job I came in.
South. West.
It's heading now west.
Keep in mind what it looked like.
And it just blew up.
Oh, well, that was okay.
That's you're saying that they have mines.
That was the car blowing up, you idiot.
I have a mine detector.
Suppose that thing blew up Alpha?
Now we really.
Do you have the vanilla mine detector or the ace mine detector?
Do you see where the green marks are on the map that Rat King left? That's about where it blew up.
How'd you tell which one's which?
This is Scan 1 to Recon, we're going to move in momentarily. I will tell you when you have permission to organise with Air to do the attacks immediately.
Like I wanted to.
Mount up.
Put it in the vehicle inventory. I'm gonna take it from you so I can use it. I think you can use it.
Do we have a Rhino?
No, we don't have a Rhino, and the fucking other things don't work.
The Dukes.
Yeah, the Duke doesn't work, and we don't have a Rhino. This is the version of vehicle that's not working for some reason.
I think it's full.
Mount up.
Actually, I think that car's about there.
We're still missing 2 people. On to Nazrael.
I'm ready. here.
We're getting here. He's driving off.
Also, whoever had the mine detector, please put it in the inventory of the vehicle.
Wait, I just went vehicle mode right panel and I got a mine detector.
Yes, but it's not activated.
Okay, so I'm just saying it does work in the vehicles.
Yes, but I need the mine detector in the inventory for it to work correctly.
Alright, everybody's inside. I'm gonna start moving now. Please don't crash.
Mine detector's in vehicle.
Somebody's out micing again.
Andrew, hot mic. Andrew's I don't know why it happens. It only happens when I speak on radio. It's strange because my TeamSpeak push to talk button is not my radio talk button. But when I talk over radio, it goes to voice activation for some reason. I must look up into it, see what's going on there.
So, have you not got the button bound twice?
No.
Break. Did the fucking car blow up into a fucking mine on the road? That would appear to be correct. It drove down the road and it exploded. Alright.
Which is a recon Senate.
I want to sit at the back.
Permission to have air start engaging in 10 seconds.
So let's go drive over the mines, am I right?
Recon there, you
So
cover that?
why are we taking the rope?
Back up here.
Because I haven't been
No
told to
fucking
stop
idea.
yet.
I'm lasing that set issue.
Command, this is Alpha.
How accurate do you think I was with marking that car?
The civilian car that flew over past us blew up in the fucking mine on the road. Do we want to take their road?
It's not.
Negative, go around the area, go off-road to avoid mines.
Yeah, you heard him.
At the ground, keep that laser there. Coming in for a run now.
Draw me a line.
How accurate?
On the right side.
I'm a bit off. Ooh, I am a bit off, aren't I? Huh?
That's a tree.
Not anymore, it isn't.
That's another tree.
Nope.
I mean, he's gonna keep
now.
hitting trees because you said it now.
So we're gonna break the vehicle.
Yeah, trees don't break vehicles unless it's Vietnam.
Yeah, you're gonna hit one tree that's gonna fight back.
And we're gonna go flying, and I'm gonna eject midway through the air.
Region air, good effect on target.
Quite off.
Always bring a parachute just in case of Arma physics, am I right?
What the fucking hell, man?
And my record button down.
Oh, this is a big one, this is a big one.
No, don't hit.
Yeah. Men running around.
Please.
Okay, take left.
Set issue is just right.
Yeah, should we just completely avoid the road, because there might be mines ahead.
So the enemy can see all these trees coming down and think there's a herd of elephants coming.
Well,
exactly.
If there's a herd of elephants coming, they'll run away. So.
I think elephants are stealthier than this, to be honest.
I can see someone's sensibility tag being taken away.
Fucking stop.
What's the sensibility tag?
Sensibility.
I've never heard of that.
It's the same thing.
Yes. I'm British.
That's
the correct one.
However, I cannot.
Recon there. Looks like there's only 2 guys alive, and
yeah, like manhole covers.
Well, so no need to try anymore on that.
Not yet.
Okay, cover that.
They will not come out of the ground.
I'm sorry, we're not
Ground
dating.
beacon.
Oh wait, that actually happened. Somebody called out a fucking
If you can get air to hit
It was very
main
funny
artillery
watching that
position
on
top of
Liru's
the hill, that would be great as well.
I remember that. It was Felicia, wasn't
I'll try
No,
and
it
have
wasn't
the
Felicia,
drone
it was
operator
Bekatov.
look at it.
It was Ukrainian op.
Yeah,
This is ground. This is at the ground. If you want, I can do it myself. I currently have a lead designation already on the artillery position.
Pen, what's the situation on civilians in the area?
No idea.
Oh.
We're fighting on the mountain with no cities, just camps, so I assume no civilians.
Just asking, because when I start spraying at the machine gun, I don't want to kill Zeus by mistake.
This is ground, copy that. Hold for now, wait until we start to fully engage. Just have it set up for now.
Ah, I could have been watching the Reaper's armor.
Come on, this is Alpha.
Send it.
Do you want the Javelin team with the recon?
Where's Cap? Where's Cap?
If it doesn't sacrifice your ability and recon subtitles.
Can't find him.
Okay.
Oh,
or is the fucking camp already taken care of?
Guppy, I still want you to check out just in case some intel is there.
Copy. So it's neutralized, but we need to get to the...
ID on the road, I think. West.
Yeah, that's an ID.
If you believe you can move on to the next point that we agreed on, then that would be okay.
We have ID on the road, about 100 meters.
IDs are tricky too.
Copy, go around it. Need to get to Dale.
That's not 100 meters, that's 110 meters.
Shut
I
up.
said about 100 meters. That's
Recon clear.
inside that.
I'm 12 by the way.
Distance estimation is hard.
We
We're
got
gonna
the
fall
drone
over.
to the precision as well, so we got another shot at it.
Are these trees destructible?
don't even try it.
Don't. Not on the hill. Yeah,
I mean, we could warp towards the other side of the map.
Does this ground send it?
Yeah, that would definitely
We see a main patrol on coming up to that camp we just destroyed. We are allowed to shoot on them.
So thank you for confirming.
Wasn't showing up on the map for me though.
Copy, you do have permission to shoot them.
Oh, being a normal map.
Copy that.
I need to get to my door. Wait.
That means stop.
Keep going.
Oh, that doesn't mean stop.
Then why do you say wait? Wait for what?
He said wait as in be right back.
As in he's off comms.
At a recon, okay, that's another GB that's been dropped. Keep the laser steady.
And we have to drive it.
Copy that.
These things don't like going up hills, do they? Oh my goodness.
I think Macrob has a bright future running a logging company.
We're a bit late with that joke.
Are you turned out for some reason?
He's not.
No, I'm not.
I said Barty.
Great effect on the target.
Because it looks like you turned out on my screen. The hatch is also closed.
Yeah, he's
like...
stuck on my screen.
Might be a bug. It might be a bug because I didn't turn back in after I turned out and went out of the vehicle before.
Ground, did you just hit that main artillery position?
Visual bug for you guys because I'm actually inside.
This is at the ground. I was just following
I wondered why I couldn't turn around.
mission that was given by Fox.
Twisting my head off my shoulders. Yes, he definitely looks turned out, except the hatch is
We
closed.
confirm that 3 artillery and 1 man pad is down.
It looks like Bertie's performing some sort of saw the man in half trick.
Alright, I'm back. What is this trick?
You know where the magician saws you in half?
Where is this happening?
Inside the back of the MRAP. He's glitched into the
Wow.
roof.
Alright. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh, you got it now, have you?
How are you doing that?
So what are we
It's a
doing
client-side glitch. Can we just carry on? We reach this point. What are we to do? Disembark or stay inside?
At this month.
I mean, a magician never reveals his tricks.
Also, is Javelin team to stay in the vehicle or go towards fucking recon?
Recon to
stay here.
This is ground center.
That 8-man patrol that was at the camp on the eastern side of the mountains, moving down the hills northeast. It's nearly at the valley right now.
Copy that. Try to keep an eye on them if you can. They may try to set up some sort of explosive ID there.
Is vehicle to follow?
He's hot micing again.
I got eyes on the one of the enemy compounds.
Go with the other vehicle. The other vehicle is moving to north, so you go behind it or in front of it.
I'll copy that, we'll go behind it.
Barty, you are on point. Next is Mr. J.
Copy.
Copy.
After that is me and then Troglodyte.
Copy.
Red team, you keep the rear.
Keep spacing.
Staggered column.
We're going to ground command.
No, just a regular column. Staggered is zigzag.
I know.
This is ground center.
I lost speaker on that airman throw moving down the mountain. I have no idea where they're at this moment.
Copy that. Alpha, be careful with your line at this time, in case they may try to flank you once you make contact.
Copy.
Holding a sec for stamina.
Why are we wearing this camo in this terrain, man? Why is the medic
and the drug a little bit behind me? Stamina. And on the right side. Right side.
And I should be where he is.
They probably already know we're here, by the way, because that fucking building can see us.
Also, an A-10 strafed 3 of their locations.
Say again, Macro.
Barty said they probably know that we're here because they can see us. I said also an A-10 has strafed their base 3 times.
They know an A-10 is there, but they didn't know there was infantry. Holding again. Eyes on the tent of the camp. Don't see any infantry.
Yeah, I can see one tent.
What were our orders, by the way?
To go to that camp and clear it. Check if there is any intel or anything.
Copy, moving again.
Stamina's not recovering as fast as it normally does when I walk.
It seems vehicle has reached its final destination.
Okay.
Holding again for stamina.
Bloody hell, his stamina's worse than mine.
Northwest is infantry.
Northwest?
Talking to the vehicle, sorry.
Okay.
They are, guys.
I'm up secondary channel 65.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Get in contact with the fucking other vehicles as well.
Okay, moving again.
This recon to work, man. We got eyes on you. We're coming up the hill now.
Copy that.
Flank Finn, me and are gonna switch radio to not talk over you guys. If he does, call us in on 50.
Copy.
Holding again for stamina.
Ground command, this is GMG.
Just walk.
This is ground, send it.
We spotted 2 times enemy patrol northwest of us. Should we keep holding or should we move
She
back?
not had a jab? Mind you, jabs don't work.
That is for your squad leaders to decide.
I've got to go and get my jab this year. Damn, forgot about that. I wish you hadn't reminded me about that. My mum and dad had theirs. My mum's... Well, actually, we think it was a sting because my mum had her jab and then the next day there's this huge red lump on her arm, but it was below, well below, a couple of inches below where she had the jab, so we don't think it was the flu jab that did it.
Ground recon.
We think she got stung.
This is recon, Senate.
I have eyes on a compound outside of the dotted area of the AO. Believe its name is
I've had my letter.
Stesto Vulcan. It's to the north of the AO. Grid ref is 050175. I'd like you to try and see what's going on there. There's a mark in the black circle now.
We move into a line formation so we can all fire.
That's quite a serious thing, Flu, isn't it? Especially if she's a nurse.
The ground command, this is
Alpha
vehicle.
a week.
I can confirm that
You're going to have her at home, mate. You'll have to teach her DCS.
And 2 civilian trucks in that compound.
We need to cross the road before that. So...
Yeah, Flu, serious
you know
thing,
the drill.
If,
Ground command copies.
Trying to keep an eye on that guy that's behind me.
SJ, you've got off of the south.
Recon to ground command.
Make sure that he doesn't go
Send
down.
it.
Okay,
Red team
Let's
go
send
first.
the drone to that post of Vulcan, and we saw the 8-man squad at the camp number 6.
We've got a medic. You're sending the medic across first.
Repeat last on that message.
We are sending the drone at that location in Asphalt, and we see the 8-man patrol moving from camp to camp, currently at the camp number 6.
Red is cross.
Roger that.
Blue across.
Crossing.
Alpha vehicle, be aware, we got one civilian running towards us from the town.
Low, live information next to me.
Understood. Ground command, this is vehicles. Are we clear to provide warning shots and initial go shots on
Moving northwest with the hill.
One times warning shot, then back away, just avoid them.
Warning shots?
after Barty.
I just following the guy in front. Where's Barty like? Oh.
Hold. Holding.
I can hear a jet.
Guys, a line of a column.
Commander and Droglo, stay behind. You know, moving again.
Oh, form line abreast. Oh, God, Jesus. He didn't say that, did he? He says form a line after Barty. But I think what he wants is a line abreast.
Remember spider walkers.
And I've still got the guy who's medic behind me. He's forming a staggered column with me and the guy in front. At my psychedelic site.
Jumper will be on our southwest.
So why are we going straight up if they're on our southwest? I do not understand.
Looking for stamina.
Mentality of it.
Moving.
And I'm on the edge, I'm gonna get splattered! Right, our guns up. Well, a fully automatic, I'd still rather have a 7.62.
Box by the
Eyes on fence. Yep. Looks clear. Checking camp.
Keep 360.
We're going to
It's
ground
just
command.
students bonking.
360 around cadence.
We are shifting position. We see you up at that camera.
Look at southeast.
It's one hell of a ridgeline, isn't it?
Moving.
Towards west.
Coming.
Ground command to recon.
Take your point again.
Oh, Azrael really wants to get in the front there. He can go in the front. I'll stick back here with the medic.
Advise we stay along the northern side of this because we got two camps. Are we going to the
Ground command to
southwestern
recon.
camp?
This is recon.
If so, draw a line.
There's a sniper on the hill a bit southeast of where the
What did you say,
markers were.
A bit southeast.
Draw a line to the camp that we're going to if we're not going to the camp to the northwest.
That's a command for you. A bit southeast of... Grid
Near
coordinates?
the
Looking at a map.
Information. We are going to the northwestern camp.
Roger, he is on
Let's try to
the
stay along the northern side of the hill to not let
bit
the western
northeast of where
southwestern camp see
your
us.
drone is right now.
Yeah, Alpha
the line is
the
there.
civilian is
It's
straight
on the
ahead,
northern
100
side.
meters on the road.
Affirmed, referring to the line.
Yeah, I got no eyes on you or the sniper.
I think I heard an explosion or a shot of some kind to the southwest.
Copy that, recon.
Yeah, I think that's
Keep working on that
artillery or something.
town occupied place to the north.
Coming, I'm trying moving the drone there, but it's
Sounds
not
like waters to
responding
me.
very well.
Copy, you'll probably need to take remote control of it.
Mortar sort of interval as well, isn't it?
Yeah, he did already.
Formation is column.
Holding for stamina, adjust column. Proceeding.
Front infantry.
Yep. Confirm, I shall. 35.
Hold.
Doesn't look like they've spotted us yet.
Front infantry.
Yeah. Get in line next to me.
They have an RPG.
Yeah.
We're in the ground command. We're moving up to that eastern camp and setting up from there, right behind the northern squad.
Alpha vehicle, be aware, civilian is heading towards us.
Up the road, team.
You should fire the warning shots. We have GMG.
Distance 200 meters.
Open fire.
You guys want to dismount and get to talk to him?
Gunner will dismount and talk to him.
All I got here is trees. Go. Get down.
Reloading.
Already? You got a 30 round magazine? No, I've just got a bunch of trees. I've got enemy bearing 353 degrees in front of a towered building to the right of the green hexagon on the roadway. And more infantry bearing 357 in a compound to the right hand side.
So inside that fucking village.
Inside of the town.
Yeah, inside
Ignore. Is the squad dead? Is the infantry squad dead? No movement, no return fire.
Ground command to recon.
Copy, let's move.
There's the recon, send it.
I have drawn a gold line on the map that covers Martin Thorpe and
very close.
abandoned ruined town area to the north of it. I would like you to try and position your drone to look up that area. I will try and send my drone down south to Clip to see what's going on there because it's partial grid coordinates but we don't know what of.
Cover that. We got eyes on that site to the north of the AO and it's heavily garrisoned.
EI front.
Still up. Pushing up.
Oh, he's dead.
Over down.
Alright, keep moving.
That was a sniper team. Watch out for more snipers.
Recon to ground command.
This is ground sender.
We are seeing prisoners at that camp to direct north of our position, marked heavily garrisoned.
Copy that. Please focus on Martin Fob and ruins of
sorry, sea shifting. Yeah. Regards to your missus.
Hi, ground command. This is a vehicle. We just got intel from a civ that they got hostages.
2 days. So
hostages is a grid ref 050-175. If we have this civ, he will give us more intel.
Yeah, she will figure it out.
Check max.
Roger that. Do we have any idea of what intel he's talking about?
No, he's talking about some intel.
Copy. Tell him we'll keep note of that and we'll pass it along higher chains of command.
Proceeding northwest towards the town.
Copy.
I need to reset the track IR a bit, that's better. Be easier if I actually looked through the scope, wouldn't it?
The garrison warehouse bearing 336 northwest.
Holding for someone.
336.
Recon to command.
This is ground, send it.
Got eyes on a Techno ZSU and a lot of engineer up on that north up to the north.
Roger, it's engaging us right now.
Shots coming from southeast. Or not coming from, I hear them in that direction. Yeah, that's Bravo taking fire.
Moving.
Just keep moving.
And that's Bravo taking mortars.
No, it sounds like they blew up a vehicle I hear cooking off.
I'm not hearing it cooking off. I ain't got earplugs in, have I? No, I haven't.
Red team, go up the hill to the south side and check the southwestern side, so we don't get flanked.
Roger.
Roger that.
Press the wrong button.
You want us to hold up here, or
Alpha, I'd like to sit up on how you guys doing right now.
There.
Eyes on the cap.
But keep eyes on the southern and southwestern side.
Eyes on the Vic. No move. I see. Enemies inside the camp. Setting up in G.
Copy.
This is where track IR comes in handy.
Ground on to Recon, could you try and see if you can get comms with Alpha?
This is vehicle 2, we are on Alpha's comms, apparently we're getting shots or something right now.
On what?
Copy that vehicle.
There was a 50 cal firing at us. Good grenades.
Hey Finn, you copy?
Yep.
You've been called in on 50 by Rat King.
Taking to the north is moving.
Yeah, no, I told him, just FYI.
Okay, moving up.
Vehicle was destroyed. Anti-air. Mr. J next to Barty. Everyone else move up. Truck is leading.
Double timing it.
Oh, shots from south.
We don't think that ZSU on the north side is picking up.
Shoot the vehicle. There was still a gunner on that static position I'm dealing with.
Spread shots over here, that's friendly.
Bank 1 to Recon, how goes the reconning on Martin Thorpe and the area above it?
Bald is staying here.
Is it right again?
How goes reconning Martin Thorpe and the area north of it?
We got eyes on those two areas we already marked. I'll have to drone those to the map.
You've got a truck or southwest wing.
Copy.
Second. A truck to your west, please.
the hill. It should be to southwest. Should we engage it?
Yeah.
Yeah, engage. Alright, search for intel.
Alpha vehicle, what are you shooting at? Follow the tracers. We're shooting at the truck with the dismount infantry. Please shoot it too.
Maintain security while they're searching, guys. I found something, but I cannot interact with this.
Should I try?
Sure. Break. Eyes on infantry movement direct west. Looks like it's about 450, maybe 500 meters.
Eyes on.
Looks at least to be a full squad. Do not engage.
Yeah, I see over here.
They're coming this way.
Yeah, I can see that too. They're moving. Yeah, that's a lot of infantry.
I think this was supposed to be
I can interact with it, let me go.
Can someone take the intel or...
I'm doing it.
Monty! Don't move that box. I already was picking it up.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
Actual grid coordinates.
Pull the southeast. Pull back to southeast.
From our north is heading to us. Approximately 700 meters
Alpha
out.
vehicle, we get enemy infantry moving out of the town.
Pull southeast. Pull back to southeast.
Pulling back southeast.
Confirm the hostile before you engage friendly.
Sorry, see you.
Ground command to Alpha, be advised that infantry may be moving towards your position. I'd like you to try and take defensive if you can.
We know that.
We don't want to leave that that gun for them, do we?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking the demo.
My driver confirmed that they are enemy, they have guns.
I disassembled the statics that I could, so they can't be used against us.
Yeah, but what about the turny big gun?
See you.
One time technical is moving up the hill. HMG, get on that.
I can use my
And did you copy my last?
AT.
Let me shoot it with a 40mm. That should
danger close to the west.
Danger.
Timer set on the gun, 30-second charge. Move it!
Move.
Run away, boys, run away!
Squad lead down, I'm hit.
The vehicles seem to be taking indirect fire.
I'm down next to squad
Do we want us to reposition?
I think our medic's down.
Hey, firm, reposition if you're taking fire.
It was a car behind us.
What are you going to do? Vehicles, I see you taking out that 8-man squad moving towards you.
Repeating to where do you want us to reposition?
Need some help?
I just need some cover.
Roger.
Kind of stuck over here. I've got them within 100 meters of me. I can't really move, so I'm popping tons of smoke. I'm hit.
Shit. That
guys,
blow.
I just questioned Bobby. He's down, but he's going to be eating food, so I guess
I'm hit now.
Don't medic him or something, since he's AFK anyway.
You keep on here, Mark. I'm medic myself. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. He's been down how good are we for cover? Because I'd like to start getting CPR on him if possible.
Yeah, do CPR on him. Most of the enemies seem to be down.
Alright.
Alpha, what's the status? I'm seeing a lot of casualties or something.
I can always pop a smoke.
I might pass out in a second, guys. I'm pretty badly messed up.
They just pass out behind this hill.
Anybody on 60 copies?
As a result, copies. Squad lead is down. We have decent casualties right now.
Alright, can someone get CPR for the squad lead?
I'll get on it as soon as I'm finished.
Bravo, this is Alpha's vehicle. Alpha has taken severe casualties. They have only 3 people left up, only 1 medic.
I've got enemy contact to the north-northwest. 328, I think I got him.
You guys aware that Mr. J is down?
Yes, currently I've got the squad lead. Here, if you start doing CPR. I just got the left arm. But it's pretty badly hurt.
Okay,
Bravo, did you copy last?
Negative. Say again.
Bravo has taken, Alpha has taken severe casualties. They only have 3 people left alive. They are around 500
I'm fine, I'm
meters
just
to
in a
your
bit of pain
north.
now.
Yeah, is Az still ready to pass out?
I don't know where he was.
I think he's on us.
Ground command to Alpha.
Alpha squad lead is down.
I'm moving him back up with you guys.
Alright, that's 2 seats.
I'm gonna try to get him in defilade.
Roger.
Says here he's still got a bad left arm.
You can't relay though.
Probably 2 more bandages. He had. Oh.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to abandon this CPR, mind.
Someone's still taking pot shots at us down there.
Getting the last bandage on.
Same location as before, RPG gunner.
Squad on the north side, you're having
he's down.
guys moving out towards you.
Starting the pack is going to be a long one.
Ground to Alpha
I'm giving him 3 CPRs.
Sending a technical of medics to come and help you guys out.
Be good. I think we might still come under the 5 minutes.
I've got Barty Lord's icon in front of me, but I can't see him.
Hey guys, Bravo sending technical with medics moving towards you from your south. So that's
looks
a
like
friendly
Barty
technical
Lord's,
coming in from your
Guys,
south.
Trog is down. He needs to get up. He's a medic.
Get him back here. I'm packing the squad
Can
lead.
you confirm we heard what I just said? Repeating, Bravo is sending you technical. The technical will be friendly and it will have medics.
So someone get on 50 and confirm. Makarov's telling us friendly vehicles are coming in.
You stupid! I'm relaying from 50.
You're actually on 60 right now.
Yes, from 50 to 60 to you guys.
That ship was Barty.
That's fine. Just get CPR on Trog going. Pack on the squad lead is at 50%.
That friggin' technical's got an Arab in the back.
You just lost 1 more guy.
Can I get a confirmation we have CPR on Trog right
Ground
now?
command, this is Andrews. It's a 1-9
Negative. We're under attack from a vehicle.
This is ground command. Don't recall being told it is.
Don't think so. I think he took the brunt of that.
Is anyone up other than TNI? And pack on squad leads at 75.
That's me down.
You want the vehicle to
Bugger.
reinserts.
Copy one of them at the time.
Right, guys, send us a technical.
Vehicle that is in comms with the squad that got mostly wiped. Alpha.
Yeah, go fix him.
Ow.
I'm down next to the technical, grid width 043166. I'm about to pass out. The technical is down.
We're all down. Nice one. Sending us a friendly technical. And what turns up? A nasty technical.
Ground recon.
This is recon.
Have you managed to get eyes on Martin Fob and the area north of it?
Give me a sec. So we had an eye on that Martin Fob and the area.
You're talking on long range.
Great.
Crucial guys, you can't make it.
We're sending a friendly technical towards you, they said. What turns up? An enemy technical!
Yeah.
We knew about the first technical 5 minutes beforehand. We knew about the infantry that came up on his danger close 10 minutes beforehand. But we still obsessed over the shitty little technical that was in the camp, instead of just shooting out the tires.
It wasn't
and first discussion, there's only one enemy left at that camp.
We can't. It's a gun on a turret.
Wasn't it? It was a technical truck with a gun on the top that was driving round and round us, shooting us.
Oh no, I was.
Now you're just talking about different
Got no eyes
things.
on it at this moment.
Talk about why we stayed in the camp 5 minutes after we
Yeah, I blew that shit. I told everybody to run from that as well, and people still stood around next to it.
I'm not surprised.
That was extremely annoying because ace explosives will really cook you off.
That's when the first 50 cal technical that's turned up behind us and the forces turned up from the west.
I mean, that charge took out a few of their nasty guys because they come up and tried to use that gun.
Good.
But I'm sure some of our guys got hurt by the explosion.
You want Bravo vehicle to hold
and the cook-off as well. There's cook-off from that thing, you know. It's got ammunition all over it.
Yeah.
Now then, did it take my scope off me? It did indeed. It always does for some strange, stupid reason. I don't know why it is these days, but you can never have anything with an MS. I think I'm going to swap this gun for something a little bit more potent because I've had enough.
So that camp was number 3.
So let's go for my favourite little marksman rifle.
The fucking map.
This is your vehicle, Alpha boys. You will not. I will not be able to hear you if you talk back to me, but we'll go back to base to pick you up.
Yeah, I know. I know this.
Which means that we're now going to have to take some.
You just replied when we can't hear you.
Serious.
Oh yeah, fucking long range.
Some nice armor-piercing rounds. That's only 50 rounds, though.
Yeah, vehicle. I know
sorry,
this.
That's 100 rounds. I'm going to need more. I don't like this vest. This vest is not a very good vest to load with.
There's only 2 more camps. I think that one had the intel in it as well. We just blew it up.
Yeah.
I gotta run. I'm not rage quitting, I swear. But no, I gotta leave. Sorry, I gotta dip out right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Rage quitter.
I don't know why they decided to medic you guys in the open, but I did what I could to try to help them. I'm sorry I couldn't kill everyone that was shooting at us.
Well, was there anything else but open? No, there wasn't.
No, I mean,
2 demo charges.
There was a little bit of deflate, not much.
There was a camp next to the cook-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that.
Could have stayed there and defended
Oh,
that
I know
camp.
what I don't need.
It was being overrun by a bunch of infantry, which, by the way, I killed almost single-handedly.
We knew about that infantry 10 minutes beforehand because we spotted them 5 meters out.
That weighs too much.
And we saw them coming towards us, but we just ignored it.
As much as I thought.
I don't know what that was about. Anyway, I'm not Superman. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to do what I could.
Oh, I can't even know. An entrenching tool weighs less than a magazine of 7.62. Are you kidding me? Have you felt the weight of those friggin' entrenching tools?
What reason could he have to being mad?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, we had a mass cast squad wipe right there, basically.
Yeah.
Well, he did
bad
well.
Position, bad timing, taking too long in the fucking camp.
We could have just held the camp rather than pulling out of it when we're surrounded.
Yeah, we could have used the mounted guns.
Yes, we could have had that ZU on our side instead of blowing it and running away.
Well, if we were on the camp, we couldn't have eyes to the downhill because we were on the camp.
But we would have had.
So
but we already had our initial eyes that we saw that we had guys coming from the west, and we saw that tactical.
Well, yeah.
What else don't I need?
Still rather get away from the fucking enemy target than leave, stay there.
Oh, change
Because
that
of
friggin'
artillery and
Vector
all that
21 to Vector 21 night.
Artillery camps have already been taken out by air.
No.
Before we
Don't
even
like
moved into
that,
the
that
area.
RHS thing.
By the way, the fucking
crap
recon messed up.
Why is that?
Save that for now.
Because there was no ZSU on the first camp, there was no artillery in the first camp, there's no truck on the first camp. And
That artillery position is actually completely taken out by Gavalor, apparently.
But
What,
at
about
the
36 kilos,
camp
which is
number
about
3,
right, isn't it?
there was a ZSU.
So what can I get rid of?
Yeah, you know.
I've got 20 there.
It had
Go
more stuff
from
than
advised on the road
told
progress
us.
02155. I am seeing a large convoy of
Well,
That's
yeah,
why.
actually they were so far
I got
fucking
3 rounds of normal.
far away that they couldn't have known
That makes
even.
sense.
Well,
At
I
least our
changed
needle
the
was a camp in enemy
recon.
infantry there.
That changes things, doesn't it?
They did their job. And we
Okay, yeah,
tried
copy
to
that. Did
do
you at
ours.
least get the grid references and what I was calling in?
Mind you, we're dealing with Hadleys as well, aren't we?
Convoy coming in from westwards.
I've got 2 in the other one.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah,
They were
we'll
coming
just take-
on one of the main roads from the west.
Join the squad.
So 4, 8.
They seem to be carrying a lot of infantry.
Everyone else is in the same squad. You should join on ours, Finn.
Really?
4, 8, 2,
Yeah.
that's 10, that's 200
Okay.
rounds. That's good for me, 200 rounds. Everybody else will be carrying 300 rounds and more with 10 magazines.
Copy
5,
that.
5, 6, but
Currently,
this has got
convoy is
way
at
more
grid ref
stopping
026157.
Yeah, that's Makarov.
Hours of like transport out of here.
Yeah then. Do I go for sand? Or do I go for khaki?
I'll
Or
take.
camo? Ooh, camo, yeah?
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Yep.
I need one of those.
If
Go
required,
for
I can
that.
pick up that
And
convoy
on
with
there,
a
we'll go
gun
for the
runs.
green one. I think
Roger
just
that.
get sand.
You have permission to do so.
Do I now have to restock my magazines?
For the enemy commander.
Guys at base, we're just quickly going to rearm this machine, this MREP, then we'll come to the arsenal to pick you guys up. Copy.
Yeah, go on then. Save that.
Ground command, MRAP is almost 2k out from you now. Do you want us to still hold here?
Where'd it go?
We could take the chopper over them.
I've just got rid of one of my explosive charges to
Might
make
wanna grab the
room.
mine detector.
Alright, where's
I need
Mr. J is here, but where's
The ground command, I can't hear what you say on short range. You have to use long range to contact EMG.
They might be AFK.
So, copy. GMG, right now, I'd like to use you for the upcoming assault, but right now
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
there
see
weren't
what
enough
you
people
go
to...
onto this area without
what's
crossing
that?
that big ditch and getting stuck back potentially.
The hell? Oh, that's on that one. Right, yeah. Killing me.
Copy.
Yeah, there wasn't enough people to medic everybody. Party got so.
Ground command to be advised.
And I died without being mediced at all.
yeah.
I just got dry.
You
Me
cut
too.
off again.
So that was the second medic.
The
I
main
went down.
convoy I reported in earlier, it has been absolutely annihilated.
Didn't
I
see you.
died when I tried to take out the
That main
fucking
convoy
technical that came
annihilated
last.
some
The
remnants.
first one. Shot at it.
And I was like
Set
on the
them up
radio,
right
I
now.
completely interrupted because as I was dying, I was calling out the tactical, and there was danger close to our south,
This is
Yeah.
and that cut me off when I died.
We're seeing.
I was going to say, when,
Yeah,
if you're
well,
unconscious, you
yeah.
can't use the radio.
Probably.
But I was using it right before I died, and I was still talking after I died, so I got completely cut off. So that could be a
Copy
good sign that someone got killed.
How is it going with the modern FFB?
Being cut off mid-sentence, mid-word.
I have
there's a lot of people talking.
Target for you at this time.
You know what?
Okay, copy that.
I think Party and Commander is being
it is a moving target at this time. BMP of BMP.
No, Barty died, because I heard him. I heard it over the
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw him die in front of me because I went to medic him and he just popped in front of me.
Alright, yeah. Well, Commander
he's still on. I've got him in my team.
Then. He's on medic as well. We needed him.
Good effect.
He was a medic.
I went down and ruling commander was the medic and I heard him go down in front of me. He gave a last report and said I'm bleeding out, I'm about to go unconscious, and then I heard fire from a rifle and I thought, where's that coming from? And then somebody says just respawn.
Yeah,
so I respawned.
Rolled out. Yeah, it rolled out right next to us, and then I heard a fucking shitload of rifle shots to someone. So I think Liru got out of the vehicle and shot Commander and took him as a charge.
Is still moving along the road. You want me to lay
so I think he has been taken to West of Vulcan or
the
heavily
wasn't part of the main convoy, which is why it's
village or to Martin Fob.
The last stop I was in, I ran straight into a platoon and got sort of dead, and I heard someone emptying a whole clip into me. So I thought I'm not getting up.
Empty a whole clip into that sounds not like an AI would do.
Well, I was red because I ran straight into the middle of this platoon. I was red just as I went down. I said, "Guys, I'm going down," because I was left up on the hill on my own to take shots at people that were trying to get the platoon as they went into the town. So I was left up there on my own, and I ran straight into this platoon that I didn't know was there. So I was bright red all over, going down, and I radioed my last message saying, "That's it, guys, I'm going down." And then someone stood over me and emptied a full clip into me, and I thought, well, I'm not getting up from this. And it was a one life op, so I just respawned back here, left the server, and Liru rage quit.
Who the hell is putting fucking Carl Gustav rockets in it? We don't need that weak shit.
Weak shit? That's fucking weak shit. It kills everything.
Yes, Javelin kills more.
Yeah, and more range. But
exactly.
Yeah,
so we don't need that weak shit.
I like fucking Carl Gustav.
Is the radio still fucked up? No, it's not.
Let's come in here and empty my magazines. If I can find my bloody cursor. Where's my cursor? Right, there it is. Right, empty these.
Ground command, this is Alpha.
Oh, hang on.
On. This is ground.
Give us a question, sorry.
Break. This is air. Ground. It appears that we may have a hostage situation. Grid ref 0404. 040174. I see a hostile insurgent currently having a hostage and running up there.
Carry out what I'm about to tell you. It's moving towards the
Is this not a safe place to keep him?
We're supposed to keep him. As in with us.
Wait. Thank you.
Yeah, about that. That was my fucking...
Why can't he talk on the radio?
That's why I was supposed to get
the hill. Current grid ref is 039175. It appears to be a soldier. So we can probably assume it's one of those.
That is ruling commander.
Can laser BTR on the road.
See, if we'd had some tier 3 slots, and I could have been a medic as well.
Who the fuck is on the fucking front seat?
It's a
fucking civilian.
It's a friendly. He's supposed to be there.
Okay.
By the way, we have the fucking location of ruling commander.
Yes, I want the line.
My guess is the area to north.
No, I see that.
Yep.
No.
He have been taken to the fucking Martin FOB.
Well, I've only got one demo block this time. Because I've gone 7.62.
Ground, be back. I'm currently seeing what appears to be a riding a gold at grid ref 038175. It appears to be a heavily fortified
Delta training. What's that then?
And yeah, dude riding a goat.
Shifty!
038175. 178.
Shifty
That is
slide.
correct.
You can't watch me
038,
roll
178.
Let's have a look what this Wolf Delta training is.
Don't worry guys, the Duke is online. IDs will never kill us.
Also, I see one of the hostages of that, aka our hostage.
He keeps blacking out. No, can't watch that.
DMV has got the gauge by our squad.
I can't really watch. I want to watch Shifty. We're in game. Can't be doing that.
This is ground 2, all ground forces. Buffer is going to move in on Martin 4.
Sorry, internet
Alpha, if you are reading this, you'll try and make your way over to assist with Martin 4 crossing through the mountains if needs be. However, if you think you will not be able to make it, then you can go ahead with attacking the hostage compound.
Oh, we got a long way to go. Why are we going in by helicopter?
Martin 4.
Copy, we are making our way to the Martin Pop.
Actually, fuck it. Oh my god, that's out.
What the fuck is going on?
Is Makarov driving again? Oh!
Makarov, what the fuck did you do?
Nice one, Makarov!
I'm gonna show you what happened.
Alright, get out.
Fuck's sake.
Whoa!
GMT engaged by Sentry. They are
Oh,
down.
it's a long friggin' walk, I can tell you that.
Down on to GMT, you have permission to attempt to get over to assist Bravo. We're gonna need your help with Martin Flop.
How the hell does it work?
Copy.
You see the twig?
Does someone want to call Commander?
What twig? Which
this one? I hit this thing and then like jumped up into the air.
This one?
Yes.
This is gather a lot of ground. It appears that one of the hostages is getting interrogated by George. Oh, copy.
It's not the twig, it's the little bush.
In which there seems to be a very inconspicuous person also standing next to the gorge.
It's your shadow, it looks like a bush.
You fucking twig.
I give up on life.
That's a new one.
Here, look at the bush in front of me. Just looks like a bush because it's dark.
Welcome in, we are moving a bit closer today.
What is this, then?
Tell you what, try digging a trench underneath one side of it, it might roll it over.
That's smart.
It has to be a large trench though.
This is my auntie's team. Alright, I'm digging the trench.
I want to get the civilian out of there.
This is why we are.
This is Ground Command's repeat last. I did not hear you.
Well, this is how you get off barriers. You know, if you got the barriers at the side of the road and you beat yourself to get off, you dig a trench.
Copy. I advised against that since Fat Town you'll be passing by is heavily fortified. Suggest you avoid Fat Town.
Oh shit, we left all our supplies in that. We're gonna have to unload it.
Try to find a way down
Oh no, the jab rockets.
And my ammo.
Forget them.
This fucking civilian.
Wow, animation broke.
Artie asked me if it's a one life off. Should we go fetch him? Far from him.
No.
Yeah, let's go fetch him. Poor bugger died right in front of me. And we can restock. We can rearm it.
We go back to the old vehicle, it fixed itself.
What?
Oh crap.
What?
Night vision.
Seriously? The trench grew a bit. By itself.
Told ya.
Fucking Arma. Fucking Arma.
The civilian, guys, the civilian.
I think Liru fixed it, to be honest.
This is ridiculous.
I think Liru fixed
This
it
is
really,
more fun
didn't
than
it?
the op itself.
Wait, this is Gallo at Ground Command. Be advised.
Did you actually see it roll over on its own?
Situation.
Yep,
Grid ref 038178. It appears that a potential
cool.
military personnel is getting undressed.
Maybe we should take the other one back, just in case.
I repeat.
Yeah,
a soldier
I mean,
getting
we
undressed.
can't leave it. Oh, it's gone. No, yeah, Take the other one back as well.
Of the guys, hey, before you get in, take this one back to base. We're going back to base to pick up Harley anyway.
We'll be moving on a modern fall, but it's going to take us some
towing
time
doesn't work.
to watch the
Actually,
situation
yeah,
of the
let's
site. If you see...
No, let's just drive it. It'll be safer.
Then please notify me.
Alright, we already have a driver. Let's go back to base. Teleporter, we're picking him up.
God. There's your laugh. Turns it upside down. Well, what we're gonna do?
And that's how
Take a trench underneath it, I says. What? Take a trench underneath it. It will raise it up, jack it up, and it will fall over back on its wheels, and it did.
What's like the engine for like a Zeus lightning?
Yeah, if you ever take a corner too fast and you end up on the rails at the side of the road, beached so you can't move, if you dig a trench underneath one side of the car, it will get you off the rails.
Northeast of the air.
Yeah, we know. See, it doesn't work always. Some vehicles it does, some vehicles it doesn't. This one worked. So now we have 2 aircraft.
You see, Auntie, that's why you should be a trainer. Teach us this important stuff.
I shall incorporate it into basic training then.
Basic internet training. If your vehicle is stuck, dig a trench under the vehicle.
No, this is the same level of training that me and Makaro. You know Makaro?
Yeah, the marksman training.
Tier 3 level training.
Did you just almost
hit it? Almost.
He can hit all those trees and not break it. He hits one blade of grass and it dies. Yeah, Roger, come back for you, mate.
Hello, you there?
Do you think I can... If he isn't, we'll shoot him and load him in. What? Nothing.
Like, you want me to shoot you and drag you into the field?
I am the driver.
This is ground, repeat message, you broke up again.
I'm in.
We're waiting for the other guy.
Can you hear me clearly? Roger. I'm currently looking at a very large convoy consisting of a main battle tank, a ZSU shulker, a BMP, and about 4 squads of infantry.
ZSU.
That way.
Okay, copy that.
Have fun, buddy.
Oh, is that why you died?
Actually, Gavalo is stealing your job.
So could you draw me a line, not this time, but just a straight line towards where we're supposed to go?
You know, Valo crashes the whole time, don't worry, he'll kill himself.
We're going to plan.
Is this ground?
You want us to start engaging statics and so on in that base?
Copy, I think we're going to try and pull out momentarily in any case.
Dog?
No, actually, hamburger is something you call frikandel.
I know that, yeah, I know frikandel.
Press F to respect, gate will
like a spicy pork burger, aren't they?
No.
There they are.
Oh, they are.
A spicy beef burger then.
It's Dutch.
Alright, and a spicy Dutch burger. You get them in Lidl's.
No, you will not get them anywhere but England.
Yeah, we get them in the UK. In Lidl's and Aldi's sell them.
Like inform me, Barty, that you're talking shit. You can get them in South Africa as well.
Frikandel, yeah, frikandel are like a spicy burgery thing. Come in a pack of 4 or 5.
They're not burgers.
Spicy burger thing, burgers.
Oh, maybe they're not in Holland, but...
Friday.
Okay, wait, I will just send the fucking picture.
It's probably the same meat, just in a different shape.
No.
But they're nice, I like them. They're just full of fat. You've got Lidl, Aldi's near you, haven't you?
Hey, wake up! I'll get them at the Albert Heijn.
Roads are for pussies.
That's what I.
Why are people poking me?
It's called.
Leave me alone.
For a reason.
Oh, you're poking me. All right.
That's the fucking thing, but
that's okay. Yeah, I'll catch it when I come out again.
Oh, what? Can all tap or have a second screen?
I've got 3 screens in front of me, but if I alt tap it, screws up all the streaming and that.
That's fine.
Remember, max speed, turn left.
Yeah, max speed, turn left.
Did you blow a body?
What?
Blow a body? Left the vehicle?
No, I went top of a small bush after destroying all of those trees and the vehicle flew straight up. Nice. Like one of those bushes, oh shit.
Contact.
This is
I'm gonna put a laze on the truck vehicle depot of Martin's Bob. I want you to take out the truck's spare.
They kill me.
Take out the wheels, but
they usually do kill me, or get me killed.
I'm a man, I think.
Let me have a look outside, because we can do that if we're in a vehicle.
Hey, did you all die
No
or just
person.
return to base?
Everybody died by me and Andrew, and the guy who was captured is a ruler commander.
Alright,
oh, we've got to get him back. Yeah, we've got to get him back, because he's a good medic. Sergeant Right Fox, hello!
Oh,
welcome to the stream.
Alright, I'm back.
Hope you were here when we had the giggle of this thing falling over. Oh no, we're trying to get a bit.
You're speaking.
Sorry, yeah. I do that. I press the button when I'm talking to my chat stream. For some reason, I don't know why.
That's cool.
I blame it on the opium.
Did you copy my last?
Yeah, I did. Taking out priority targets.
You go to this side.
We hit the tiniest. Oh, this guy, Makarov driving, has been hitting these trees all up, mowing trees down, and we haven't had the slightest little paint flake come off the vehicle. He drives off the tiniest little bush and ends up on the lid. Miles away from base.
Literally having mine detectors.
So Liru,
because
Zeus is in another one for us, very kindly. But I'd already said, look, dig a trench underneath it. Make sure it's a big trench.
Well, technically...
And it might roll it back onto its wheels. Oh yeah, good idea. So we get into this other one.
Items. That's why
and while we've pulled away, because the trench keeps building itself, the damn thing rolled back over. Right onto its wheels, so we've now got 2 MRAPs. It's really cool. So we kept this one because it's got all our extra ammo and stuff in.
15.
We've got some javelin missiles and stuff in here, and I've put some extra magazines of 7.62.
Damage to my left engine, along with a severe lack of fuel going to RDB.
Just remember, there's trees here.
Good, copy. Tell me when you're back on station to do the run on the vehicle depot.
Here we go with the trees again.
Don't flip on trees, only flip on small bushes.
All small bushes.
What's a fucking tweak?
Yeah, two-winged bush, same shit. Different name.
Not the same
shit. Alpha.
Problem is the trees slow you down every time you hit them.
Hey,
the trees
of our first approach.
Yeah, I was going to say, can't you just follow the carnage to your left from last time?
I need to destroy more trees.
Thing is, every tree you destroy is a load on the server because it remains down.
It's also going to pollute this world.
Oh, all these trees demolished, look.
Oh,
Command,
no.
did you call?
Greenpeace is going to have a nightmare with this.
I think Command is ignoring me.
Maybe
well, this up, I believe.
Oh yeah, that could be the case.
Way over here. We're supposed to find, according to this, an insurgent command and capture if possible.
Yeah, he is.
The leader has some intel for us. The leader may be riding a goat and wearing a beret and may be unarmed.
Is he?
So we hit something up here, I think. Yeah, we hit this. Some trench encampment and we got badly hit
that
up
IP
here.
that's marked on the map. That would be funny.
Please do.
Yeah, we went up here, saw nothing, took some contact here, and then we got to this place. I blew up a ZU 23 because these guys were just going to run away and leave it behind because there was a patrol coming up. I said, we can't leave it, we'll get mown down as we go down. So I blew it with a charge. And our guys are now going in there trying to find this. But
this is Alpha.
I don't know. Goats and a tier 2 up. Yeah, okay, maybe occasionally goats and a tier 3 up, then Liru would get lynched. So we're supposed to be doing tier 3 after this. I don't know if we are or not.
Well, at least we have one.
What the fuck is wrong with my radio? I cannot call the command.
You can. I'm on 50. I can hear you.
So why is he not answering me then?
It's ground commands.
Ground command. He was calling me and I called back, so he never answered to me. So is he trolling?
No, I don't think he's trolling.
Don't forget the IED that's on the road.
I don't think
I literally can't see Rat King's name anyway.
Ground command, this is Alpha. You were calling. What is the matter?
My Arma just stabbed out again. What the hell?
Yeah, the IED's up ahead. Hit it with your machine gun.
I know where it is.
That thing is underneath Dr. Higgins.
Just blow it up.
I think you have a lot of high command. How copy?
Alright, sure, blow it the fuck up.
Side command, send traffic.
MG shoot.
Do we have any R&R facilities back at base?
A firm, it's marked on the map.
You missed. You missed.
Lower.
Do you want me to get out and throw rocks at it?
I've got a defuse kit.
Alright guys, who wants to be driver? Because I want to go and eat food. And I can blow it up. Trust me, I can blow it up.
Oh god, I'll get out in a minute and I'll shoot it with my 7.62.
Right, perfect. Give me your defuse kit. If I die, I can go and eat food. If I'm alive, I want to drive.
Were you going to ground?
Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to... I'll stay in third person.
Put it outside.
20 squads, we have seen infantry moving from the small compound from your southeast coming in.
You'd be better off staying in the truck.
Got acknowledges, we'll worry about them in a second.
Oh, he's the deforestinator. Yeah, but it was Makarov driving.
Ground command.
Wasn't it? It was Makarov driving.
If I die, I can finally eat food. Also,
Makarov.
the marker on the map is like 100 meters off.
Makarov, you've got to change your name to the Deforestator. Where's he at? Oh, he's over there. Boom! Liru's going to set that off just to
defusing it. If it blows up, it's not my fault. Yes, it is.
Is he dead yet?
Not yet.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Is he dead yet?
It's gone.
You dead yet?
He's done it. Flipping heck.
I can't eat food, that means.
Good.
We got eyes on enemy moving a hostage right in front of you.
Yes, I had to drop my javelin to him on the ground though.
Put it in the fake and then go back for your javelin.
Thank you, Barty. I think I can figure that out.
There's no room.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
It's full. You'd have to get rid of something like the first aid kit.
I need you to gun run the trucks now. Lasers on.
Yeah, get rid of the first aid kit.
You realise I'm currently on the ground and refueling the rearm will take at least 10 minutes with only one person on the ground.
When we're up to the javelin, so it's...
Also, you left your javelin on the floor back there.
What, you didn't pick it up?
No, I have no room, an AT!
Alright.
What?
I haven't...
You didn't...
I have an M3 on my back.
Yeah, they were prioritizing the hostage.
Flipping heck. This guy's supposed to be tier 2. It's too easy to get to tier 2. No, it's Makarov.
Why is Command and Bravo ignoring me?
Makarov's the one that's just come back.
One of those probably kept
You're not important to them.
range.
Both are there and both are
You
alive.
can tell by the little
This is Grand Disregard. I'd like you
the
to
steering wheel
come
icon.
in
See
with the
Makarov's name there? I'll try and get a better...
pickup.
I might have to go inside.
Maybe you have one vehicle radio.
At the bottom of the name list there, his little steering wheel symbol.
Bravo, do you copy?
Andrews is commander, I think. I think he's commanding.
Command?
Oh, he will be now. If he wasn't. The Flying Finn, I think, was actually in command.
Do you want me to try to call them in?
Yeah, do that.
Ground command, do you copy?
Yeah.
We
stood around for nearly an hour though when we started this off. It was terrible.
Buildings on your
I don't know what all the indecision is.
Try recon.
I know.
Recon team, do you copy?
But they do that. And then it gets a bit manic. And everything worked quite well. The formations worked.
The jamming thing is activated. That's how it works. Remember we were testing it in and we didn't realize how it works.
People that are 10 meters outside can't hear us.
Well, that's fucking nice.
And the best thing is, it glitched. I cannot deactivate it.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Macaron.
Fucking wow.
This vehicle is cursed.
You guys are asses.
Well, which line do I take? Blue or black?
The enemies inside the building marked with 42.
Or the road?
You need to take the blue one.
Well, the blue one goes right up the top of that hill, doesn't it?
Well, that means we can finally die.
We can just drive right on the road.
This thing is never going to make it up the top of those two hills. Never in a million years. Well, it will take a million years.
Which place are we going to again?
I almost flipped.
Well,
You fucking twig.
Yep, that fucking twig. Literally the same twig.
Arma physics for you. Yeah, avoid that twig and hit a twig.
I just call everyone you fucking twigger now with it from now on. You know?
Oh, you're gonna need to run up that hill, I can tell you.
Too fast, too fast, too fast.
You are never gonna get up
Gotta
there.
go fast.
I have some.
Keep going straight, keep going straight, keep going
It's too late to go back.
Regional Ground Command, be aware we got 2 trucks coming in with a +20 infantry from the southwest.
Go left, don't go... okay. This is not gonna get up there without us getting out and pushing.
I literally don't have the option anymore to turn off the radio jammer.
God damn it.
Is it not a different switch to turn it off?
I know how to do it, I don't have the option anymore.
Oh.
And the hot mic.
Do you want me to get out and push?
The fucking thing is, it's no longer, it was available briefly, then now the thing's gone.
This is ground command to all ground forces, mission complete, main mission complete.
That's not fair.
Major force coming in from the southwest, +40 infantry.
Whoops.
That's
a stone.
Did he say southeast?
Southwest. He said southwest.
Southwest from their position.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So we mown down all those huge great trees, and that one stops us dead.
No, I copy.
Roger,
really?
What's the status of the enemy commander at this time?
We're the rogue
Copy.
fucking squad
Sadly,
now.
at this time, the enemy commander dressed up as an allied soldier, however, was taken down accidentally.
Wait, I think I can fix this
he
thing.
is
Wait, I
dead.
want to park here for a
However, we
second.
do have the allied hostage that was taken.
Sorry.
Shoot, fucking truck.
Alright, it's not fixing itself.
This is ground command to all ground forces. You are to retreat. You are to retreat.
Are we to retreat now?
Galway ground command. How copy?
This is ground sender.
Okay.
How are you driving maps?
I got a bigger gun.
Copy. I'd like you to stay away from the area this time, just in case some vehicle explosion needs to pick up.
Retreat, it's withdraw. You only retreat when you've lost.
Well, it's withdraw if we're doing it leisurely, and it's run away if we're doing it with tails between our legs.
The opposite over. Greg, do you mind if I just jump over this cliff?
Keep going, just jump it. Extreme sports. Just remember, extreme sports.
You're outer.
Right turn, Clyde.
Because I cannot get into contact with fucking
Come
command.
on, right turn now.
I cannot take right through on this rocks in the way. They would fuck up completely.
There weren't rocks in the way.
Keep going straight now. Keep going straight.
Can go here.
No!
Alpha. Ground's trying to call into Alpha. Jump out the vehicle, run away, call back to ground.
Exactly. Fly Finn, you heard it, you heard it.
Jump out, run away from the vehicle, call on the ground.
Fly Finn, get out of the vehicle, run away and
Ground
answer.
command to Alpha. Reply.
I'm trying!
I think you can stop now. You can stop
Alpha,
now.
do you acknowledge?
Copy.
This is Alpha.
Retreat. RTP. Mission is complete.
Copy.
Goodbye.
Fuck you!
Oh god.
It's too good to be true.
do that. That's so cool.
I'm your fucking squad lead, for God's sakes.
You're not
court-martialed, all of you.
Why am I court-martialed? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
What happened though?
You were in the back. That's why.
It was me. Opened the door for you to get back in.
One of you fuck up, all suffer.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
That's true.
Oh yeah, speaking of trees, I haven't tested this one yet.
What is this? Let's fucking trees with macaron. You fucking tweak.
Ground commander, high command.
Oh please.
High command.
Please, no more. I can't take it anymore. My sides are splitting.
Don't worry, it's all calculated.
How fast do you have to hit a tree to die?
You do realise you've bent the aerials.
What about this tree to our left?
That is a negative. We already got one field insert for a Vic. We cannot afford another due to you being too far away from enemy territory.
I have an idea.
No.
Okay,
He's gonna kill us all, isn't he?
He's gonna shoot him.
Oh yeah.
I just say that. Deforestator.
They're invincible. They're invincible. You're supposed to break.
Somebody else try to turn it off?
No, I mean it doesn't work. Just trust me. You can shoot your own vehicle,
the Deforestator.
Hacker off the comps destroyer.
Damn. Making my ears ring.
Twice?
This is the heck of your ground command.
You know that just in case thing I said about with the Chinook?
No, I don't recall.
What?
We're going to ground. We are seeing a large force hunting us down.
I think they killed that Vic.
Returning with the plane taken out.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd rather kill the Vic than fucking kill the frequencies and radios.
LC for you to land at to pick Bob up. Our vehicle flipped.
I'm gonna just if the trees
dig a trench under it!
Go into it.
Okay, copy that.
What was the explosion?
Rat King doesn't know you can build a trench under your vehicle to flip it back on its wheels.
They don't know that.
Yeah, no, they just called in for a Chinook to evacuate them.
You don't build trenches.
That's why we need you to do basic training for us.
We take a carryable object, a sandbag or a body bag, and put it under, or a wheel even, and then the vehicle will fly straight up, far away, and land. And if you're lucky, it will land on the wheels.
If you're even more lucky, it will land on you and explode.
Should we kill someone, use a body bag on them, and try and flip ourselves all the way back to spawn?
Yep. We can just use the wheel, no need to kill anybody.
Oh, let's do that then. Please.
No.
Please.
Hey, what if we drive very fast over the ID? Will it work like rocket jumping in TF2?
Let's not go with that then.
Yeah, well,
no, I remove the ID, goddammit.
Yeah, I know what.
Okay.
We'll place an explosive on the road, drive backwards, go full pelt at it, I will detonate an explosive as it's underneath us, and we can fly all the way back to base like in Battlefield 4.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Copy, Zeus 6,
Yeah, let's do that.
179.
The noise in my ears.
I cannot get hold on the command to check.
I've got long range in my left ear, short range in my right ear, and team speak in the middle.
Guys, you remember the video from XL with the warping tank?
Parking tank.
We can ask Liru to do that for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
How about I find the biggest tree and I hit it?
Yes.
Oh, there's the ID that I hid in the bush. Nobody will ever find it.
How about I find the biggest tree and I hit you with it?
I'm gonna go back to that old bush that flipped us. I wanna see if it's still there.
The twig?
Oh no.
Yeah, the twig.
That I shot?
Twice, many times.
Yeah, let's test it out again.
I've never had so much fun in an open ages. Well, not so
I
many
really want
laughs.
us to just roll down this hill.
I hunger for knowledge of the twig.
I really want to roll the hill down the hill too, but I don't know if we can. Wait a second, I think I have an idea.
What's this, Jack and Jill?
I'm following the line.
He's following the line. Oh, okay.
Turbo, please. Turbo.
Yep.
Hit the
This
turbo.
is gonna be full speed now.
This is gonna go great. Macro.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing at all.
Waiting for that deja vu moment.
Waiting for the twig to come back.
Yes.
Deja vu.
That twig was the biggest twig I have seen and it didn't kill us. Interesting.
Just taking out that tree with your wing mirror.
That's a rock. No, that's a fence.
It usually breaks.
Fences are invincible in this map.
God damn it, we're fucked. Oh, wait. This isn't a fence. God damn it, it is.
You're an idiot. I feel like Liru's watching us and going, what the fuck are you doing?
I think we have trapped ourselves.
Yeah, I wonder how much of fucking driving he has been watching.
Let's
I
hope
wonder if he's been laughing as much as he should be on our comms, he would have been killing himself.
Yeah.
He probably is on 60. That's actually where he is.
Hear us?
Yeah, he's far away.
Oh, he's actually riding on top of the vehicle. The whole chat can hear us.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Go
through the wall at the end, that'll fall.
I wanna go be safe. Oh, okay.
Oh, pillars you can destroy.
So, there's certain types of fences you can break.
Let's test which ones we can.
Yeah, that one will break.
You liar.
It will, it will. You just gotta hit it hard enough.
Oh, is that the challenge?
Yes.
No.
Base.
Trees! Hit the trees!
They'll all be on the next mission by the time we get back.
I don't think this is the next mission. There's still people way behind. Look at the Blue Force tracker. Like they're still in the AO.
Yeah.
They're getting picked up by fucking Deathlock, so they'll be back
Yeah,
in base
don't
before
pick
us.
another helicopter.
Is that a challenge?
Come on,
Yeah,
all in,
that really is.
That is a challenge, Macron. It is a challenge. You beat Demolos flying.
I'm riding my S button.
While he's high.
They're on the way. Anybody got AA?
No! Flip time! Oh, no.
You didn't flip it, you're a failure.
You
Just move
fucking
as fast as you can.
So, next up.
User joined your channel.
GG.
User joined your channel.
Bloody hell, they're all left already. Damn. Next up.
Remember the script that's supposed to block T4 in MRAPs? We figure out how it works.
Oh jeez.
Wait, what script?
Wait,
what script?
Right.
What do you mean?
I've been waiting in help server for like 5 hours. We don't have a help server.
Not the the Duke.
The
Not
Duke. Enabling the Duke,
Duke, yeah.
stops
Who's that?
active IDs from exploding if they are triggered by anything else but pressure plates, but it also blocks comms. I have tested this earlier and I found out that it does not block comms,
Well, the
but
Sniper
it does
Wolf,
block
Billman
IDs.
would have helped you.
Apparently it does block comms. We can hear you, but you can't hear us. So Alpha was completely deaf and could not talk to anybody for the whole op.
Well, that's what he was on about.
Fricadelle.
Good job.
All I gotta
The
say
fricadelle that I was
is,
on about is Littles.
I don't know why you shot the hostage in the face. When you put someone in a car who's set to captive and take him out, he doesn't come out as a captive if he's unconscious. He'll come out as
I
a
need to
prone
explain
guy.
that. I need to
Let's
explain
put in
So
Little
I
after it.
pulled him out thinking he was captive, and then once I pulled him out, I see a gun. I get millions of
Frickin' Dell.
flashbacks of murderous,
Vipers.
heinous terror, so I shoot him.
That's not.
That was my only
that's
complaint.
not what I'm
Otherwise,
looking
good
for.
job.
Wait,
Go ahead, Viper.
Oh, it might be spelt different.
I don't understand.
Maybe
Didn't
it's
the guys?
just people releasing hostage. I thought he got released somehow, and he was about to shoot
they are,
everyone.
Question,
From
why did you... Why don't you use to activate your hostages inventory to disarm them of everything that they can use to kill you with?
I couldn't access his inventory when he was in a Vic.
Is it Frickendel?
Quick thing though, Golbert. When a unit gets out of the vehicle, they start off with a gun and then they put it on the back.
He didn't put it on his back, and
he was.
Oh, there they are. They're the ones.
He was unconscious
too,
because one of you threw a grenade next to him, so he was captive. Went to unconscious. Whenever you take an unconscious guy and take him out of a vehicle, even if he's captive, he'll come out prone with his gun out. In that prone animation, he won't move. So yeah.
User left your channel.
So the guy didn't throw the grenade.
No, one of you threw the grenade. He was captive. I was trying to pull what I did with Cooking with Communists with Lewis.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I threw a
weird
grenade
because
at
I
him.
was like, I saw the fucking guy in the
User
militia
left your
suit
channel.
like make a throw in motion. So I thought the grenade was
paste.
I don't know what that was.
The thing is, though, is that we knew that the Cooking and Communists
User
was
joined your
happening because
channel.
Gav first pointed it out, and I was then watching as well, and I saw the switcheroo.
Anyway, that was what I was on
Be
about.
prepared for the switcheroo.
This is where
hard to make it so that everyone wasn't shooting at the
Yaris.
main commander.
If you know Yaris, if you've ever seen Yaris streaming, this is where Yaris works.
Watch the loadout, because when you load the loadout,
He's going to
turns
send me
into
some
a black
stuff.
guy.
Lovely.
That's the same reason I shot Lewis.
Hey, wake up.
But how did the plan seem from your view, Lewis? Lewis, no, Liru.
Oh,
that's
the mechanic of that op was every camp you destroyed, I brought in a larger group of reinforcements. Then Gavalor found the reinforcing area, and I shot him with a tank. He's lucked out though, because the frickin' specs on the tank started fucking up, and I could have downed him, but frickin' had no way to range the shot. So.
Hey, that made time to build to take a hit.
Yep.
Titanium cockpit.
Adam, where's this gadget that was in there?
I just want to add something, Rat King. When you're running away from the enemy, it's called retreat. When you're moving back to base, it's RTB. When you're just moving backwards, it's called withdrawing. Don't say retreat back to base if we're just doing it in an orderly fashion. Retreat is only something you do when you've lost.
When you're French.
I mean, they did.
We flipped an AMRAP, and we were pretty sure there were thousands of people coming for us.
Yeah, they did call out there was a big force coming to us.
Oh, hello.
So that's why
it's still not a retreat. It's a withdrawal.
Also,
a retreat is something you do. It's disorganized. A route is disorganized. A retreat is running away from the enemy. If you're just moving somewhere,
what's going to download this time?
I'm gonna rid myself from this conversation.
Thing is, Andrew,
that's my only
when we were in this unit from the enemy in any case.
This is semantics. Can we get back to a real conversation, please?
Come on.
There's no more real conversation.
Conversation.
I've got a comment on our.
There's a comment.
Oh, here we go.
I want to comment on the execution of that MRAP, the firing line.
1.6 gig? Oh, God, you're kidding me. What the hell can be 1.6 gig?
I had a very fun time.
You didn't.
Did you enjoy driving the whole way back and forth, Macaron?
Oh, driving? We were not just driving. We were testing stuff.
Yeah, I tried to get in contact with you guys several times and just hearing nothing back.
I told you why we didn't answer.
By the way, Rat King, next time your vehicle flips, dig a trench under it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that stuff when I can just call it Avalon to pick us up when I've kept them already for it.
No, we did it. We told Liru we needed a new vehicle, so he spawned one next to us. But as soon as he spawned it next to us, the old vehicle just went flying into the air because of the trench and landed right next to the new one.
Or you can use a wheel.
And that's how you make more MRAPs.
That's how MRAPs keep first.
It's funny that one.
What we'll do with the second one, back to base.
Really, really funny.
Yeah.
Right, come on, next up.
Except
Liru.
Big download.
Yep.
1.6
Is there going to be a Tiffy op or
I'm
even
going
another?
to forego that today. I am way too tired to
User
do that,
disconnected
so
from
I
your
appreciate
channel.
it playing, guys, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks
User disconnected from your channel.
Tomorrow, is it Iron Front or Trebuchet?
Iron Front. Trebuchet is on Thursday.
Wait, that's not what
Thursday, though.
That's not what the schedule says.
Schedule does
Okay,
say that.
look, the schedule is, I don't know who's touching that, but I'm done with that, so.
Okay, but
I'm going to check it right now, and if it's wrong, I'm gonna fix it.
It says that 1 week it's Unsung and Trebuchet, and the other week it's Iron Front on both Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, people should really just stop touching my fucking stuff, but whatever.
But is this Thursday gonna be Trebuchet or just what?
He said already. Monday is dedicated Iron Front, Unsun, and Operation Trebuchet alternate between Thursdays.
How do you think
That's why this
today?
Thursday is Trebuchet.
Yeah, Opta, whatever Opta is. It definitely says that. It does not say.
Liru, how do you think Recon did today?
What he says, it says.
Fine. I mean, I wasn't able to do anything against you, so.
I think Recon did fine, but I have to ask this: what was happening with FOB Martin
User
when
disconnected from
we
your
got
channel.
the first lot of
User
intel?
left your channel.
Because I
Unless you've gone back to
thought
A.
I said I've drawn a golden line on the map that goes
I thought we were
to
on B.
Martin, Bob, and so on. I want you guys to focus on Recon and
Thursdays,
Martin, Bob, and so on,
option
while I
there.
send my drone down south
Thursdays,
to
Iron Front there.
deal with the southern area that I was going to be going
Iron
to.
Front on 2 days. Oh, I see what it
And
means. Yes.
I don't know what
Should
happened.
say it's
You guys didn't seem to start sending the drone over there till I
We
asked
did
again a few
tell
minutes
you
later.
that we had technical difficulties with it the entire up, where it wouldn't let me go above 780 meters no matter what I did. A lot of the times it would either descend or ascend on its own, even when I was controlling it myself.
What is
I
this,
did send it
1.6
there as soon as
gigabyte
possible, and
update?
I've marked literally everything, including the current position of the warlord and the
while I was on
hostages, which I was keeping track of
If
the
we're
entire
not
time they were being moved. I was
That-
literally in the drone the entire
is a
up
pain in
and
the arse.
spotted pretty much everything, including the bunkers,
Medic
sniper
training
positions, MGs.
with Accelerion.
I think I know what was happening with
So-
your
10 PM
ultimate
tonight.
turning you were going up and down or staying at constant.
I even made
So-
sure that my settings were
at
correct,
2
and
AM,
they definitely were, so
1
I
AM.
don't know why
Let me
it would
tell
let
you
me
what
go
was
up.
wrong.
2
The
AM
thing is
for
that
Europe.
the drones, it seems like they can't go above a certain height, so
Some
although
other type
they
of
say you
training.
can go 200 meters, that's
however,
only
Grim
200
Reapers
meters
should be
above where
starting
the map's water level
their
is.
hop
And
at
so
DCS.
on that map, you can
About
only go so
there.
high, so
But
if
Shifty's
you
doing
if
some
you're at
Hawk
20
training
that's
in
700,
DCS.
and you're
He
at
loves the Hawk.
700 and above that,
He
you're
didn't
pretty
buy the
much at the
Hawk.
map limit, so you
Because
can't
people
go
kept
any
saying
higher
how
with the
crap it
drone.
was. He's bought it and he
And
says
so
it's
that's
not
why
crap
it
at
can
all.
seem
It's a
like you're
really
going up and
good
down,
module.
because the
Yep, it's
altimeter
5 years
is
old. It
only
is a good
saying
module.
how far down it is till you reach land.
Now then, Jacobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I managed to spot pretty much everything, including the infantry that was hiding in the buildings, which kind of confused me because there was a few times where you guys ignored it. I don't know if you didn't read the map, but for instance, the last
Were you just
compound
in the
before
support
the
channel?
mountain
I'm
fog,
new.
I've marked
Poke
it
me
with
if you wanted
3
to
plus
talk.
infantry. Nobody checked it, and then
wasn't in the
all of a
support
sudden
channel.
there was 10 infantry. So I don't know if Liru just spawned them
I've
as I
only
was
just got
looking
on
at
there.
it, or if they
Probably
just kicked me
came
off
out
the
of
buildings.
buildings.
And then you got hit
No, I
from
was
the
not. I was
east,
not in. You mean the help
because,
channel?
well, no one was watching
No,
it.
I wasn't in
but
the
you,
help
you
channel.
managed to kill them pretty quickly, but it just wanted to say
Were
that
you
you may
just
want
in the
to
support
pay a bit
channel?
more
I'm
attention
new.
to things
Poke
that,
me
you
if
know,
you want
Rick
to
and
talk.
Mark.
Yeah, I did know
No,
it was
I
there,
wasn't.
but I wasn't
I
dealing
came
with the
on.
squad overall
I was
there.
in the administration
I'm gonna
room.
get up. Have a good one, guys.
See you.
Okay, thank you, Liru.
Cheers. Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right, now
I've
that
been
Liru's
waiting
gone,
in the
I
help
understand
server
that
for like
it's on
5
Thursday,
hours.
but is
You mean you've
this
been waiting in the help
specific
desk for 5
Thursday
hours?
gonna be Operation Trebuchet?
Well,
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
should have
yeah.
helped you, because I only
Yeah,
came on
it's
so I didn't have to get
Saturday,
straight into game.
Thursday.
Thank you.
This is why you waited. He was gone.
I'm ever so sorry.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
I know.
gonna get shouted
At
at.
2 a.m.
He's
this
still gonna
morning,
get
I was answering
shouted at.
emails from people who needed
Yeah,
help.
but you guys can't ban me.
I can't do everything.
Auntie, can I-
Actually,
Could you?
What,
5 minutes?
Auntie, could you
No, you please don't.
take Dr. Herbert out of the tuner, please? He's done an oopsie.
Auntie's a nice person. She's
I
not
don't
gonna
know, kick
do
him
that.
for?
No,
What'd he
she's
say? What'd he say? How? What? Hey?
He's asking
he literally waited for he literally waited for Liru to leave before asking a stupid question, so he wouldn't get kicked.
Oh.
Okay. The thing is, I know it's on Thursday, but I didn't know if it was this Thursday.
User left your channel.
People get banned for every time they asking
you can't
stupid
kick
questions.
me. I'm gonna leave my
the people
myself.
weren't here.
Fuck you guys.
User left disconnected from your channel. User left your
Did
channel.
he actually disconnect?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he does that.
Oh, by the way, good job pulling out in time, because, yeah, as I said, I was on the drone the entire op.
Yeah,
and
Gavalor
fucking
called in
hell, the swarm.
reinforcement convoy.
It wasn't a convoy, it was a swarm. There was like 50 plus enemy infantry just swarming you from the southwest. No, sorry, the southeast. Literally all in one giant group going over the hill. It was pretty interesting to watch on the drone, just watching all the thermal signatures swarming.
You call that a target-rich environment?
Yep.
Yeah,
you call
I mean,
it,
if
just
Cass...
flame it.
Yeah, that's
or
the same thing
Gav
that...
with his 420 blaze.
Yeah, he was busy at base because he took some damage.
You call that an napalm strike?
I've just had a 1.6 gigabyte update to Arma.
Yeah, 1.5 for me for some reason. But yeah.
I have the sprinkles on top.
I was pretty much going by. We've got one guy. Where's the switcheroo guy? Our friendly guy that was left behind. Okay, we got it. Right, everyone start putting out. Because I knew it was going to take some time for people to actually load up the vehicles. And we got out just in time. But then we flipped the vehicle, so yeah. Just as well I called Gav to switch to Chinook.
It's Cup Terrains, Core, Maps, and CWA.
Yeah, and he got them out just in time. I was watching him
part of
land
the
and take them.
So,
the infantry literally stopped
next?
at the FOB for like a minute
Yes, indeed.
or two.
I now have to
Then they were
upload
like,
that all
fuck
to the
this.
server. Or nobody will be able to play
The US just killed everyone. We're gonna follow them. So they basically followed the Chinook to where it landed, and they managed to get out of there just in time as they were coming over the hill.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So I was watching the whole thing. I was like, wow, that's some really good timing. Because there was like 5 or 7 friendlies left behind. Because obviously, as you said, they lost a Vic. So yeah, they had some really good timing there.
I was one of them. I mean, I was the last one into the chopper. I was saying I'll be the last one in, and then I was struggling to get in because for some reason I had to look up to the tail rotor to get in.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was going like, where do I get in? Oh, I need to look up. What? Stop. What? Okay, now I'm in.
Yeah, I was watching someone at the back, like looking at the Chinook, like, what are you doing? You're about to get swarmed, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had no idea we were about to get swarmed though. You didn't.
Oh yeah.
Probably out of range at that point.
Yeah, no, I was watching. Right. It was something else. Just watching a giant swarm of ants following you.
I hope you recorded a little.
Core.
Or at least Liru was watching, then I can watch it back.
Is it spelled the same way?
Yeah, I did download OBS, but I need to actually start, doing it.
I think it is.
Because I did try to record before during Cycle Wolf's op, but I couldn't get the audio to record properly because I was using the GeForce Experience thing. So I was like, yeah, that's not good enough. I'm gonna get OBS, see if that works better.
Okay, so we've got
because for some reason it wouldn't record the in-game audio, and all it would do is record my voice and my fucking laptop's fan, so it wasn't very good recording.
You probably need to make sure you got
have just
in the
been updated.
Desktop
oh
mic,
God, everything.
Out. Like you need to make sure you got white sources.
Okay, well the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, GeForce Experience
doesn't really
let you do that, so I'm not going to use that.
Wait till it's gone.
Anyone else got anything to say?
And then put it in. Meanwhile, as it's uploading...
Anything about me?
Top screen.
As I was commanding.
You fucking twig.
Did no one like the slight firing line on Gavor because he was spamming music out though?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I was right next to you. I was just in the loadout, and all I heard you say was, "Oh, form line."
Yeah, I just was like, "That's enough, Gavor." Right, I'm gonna put him behind here. Well, kind of through the smoke wall because then he would actually be facing guys. I was like, "Get ready!" You all then instantly knew, started getting ready, and then Set. Aim. Fire. Then just
30.
Boom.
The funny shit was when Liru said, "Hey, you doing that?" I was oh shit.
I was like,
when it goes in there.
Fucking thundering.
Yeah, I was like, nah, he's not gonna start saying, how could you do this? You can't be friendly fire and everything like that. When he's already said in the past, commanders can go ahead and give orders to kill people. And he already knew what Gav was doing as well.
User left your channel.
I just watched back that footage of me shooting the dude. It did look pretty bad.
Maps. Do the same thing.
If Liru's gonna pull a switcheroo bullshit, he needs to remove the guns, especially when those kind of glitches are around. But for next time, I will need to remember that. I just had PTSD strike and wanted to
delete.
Yeah.
I was about to shoot him as well, but then next time I looked, he was there, down on the ground. I was okay.
Delete.
User left your channel.
Stuff happens.
See you guys.
I got to shoot
all 3 mods to be honest.
Catch you later.
Fine. Good.
Thanks for the nice work, Wolves.
Yeah, you too.
And then
is Auntie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Why you take ENVGs? Like, we came across your corpse, it's like with ENVGs.
User left your channel.
Because it's handy for seeing people that are hiding in the grass.
Yeah. But it's fun.
I'm not allowed to use ENVGs.
No.
Because you're dead, goal.
I know how to PID. I might be a shitty moron, but I know
No. Wait. Are you talking about
because
thermals?
you get vipered.
No, are you talking about thermals, not NVGs?
ENVGs.
Yeah, ENVG
What?
too.
User left your channel.
The thermal night vision stuff.
Oh, the CSAT things, yeah.
No, not the CSAT. The
No?
CTRG.
ENVG Mark II. They have thermal on them as well as night vision.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Like 2 different ones have thermals in them, but I don't remember who actually uses them.
Yeah, it's the CTRG that uses them.
Yeah, and very rarely are they actually enabled on the server. Like the last time I remember using them was during Ambi's up.
Ambi's up.
They're always enabled. They just don't like you taking them because people tend to stay in them all the time and kill each other.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think they should be enabled, but if you fuck up, then you shouldn't use them.
So what we got here? 13 gig.
There's a sausage party up.
That can't be bloody right.
Oh, sorry, not a sausage party up in there, not for King Cell.
Oh.
I'm gonna go see what's going on.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Oh, 1.6 gig download to your computer, but if you upload it to the server, it's 13. Unless
my download just finished. It's now installing.
User disconnected from your channel.
Must be zipped up. CWA. No, they're definitely all updated today. The whole lot, the whole works. So why is it such a big upload to the server?
So yeah, Auntie, how did you find the up? Because I think you picked engineer today.
Yeah, I didn't have very much to do except blow up a ZU. And that 5.56 doesn't really cut it, you know.
Yeah, I took Noreen today, but I didn't fire a single shot because I stayed under drone the entire up, whereas Nemesis had the M2010, I think it was, the bolt action one.
Alright, yeah, I don't like that. It's not quick enough, close quarter.
Yeah, as well. I had both 3.3 and 7.62 and 45 as a sidearm just in case. But yeah, I didn't need to fire a single round because we were pretty far away this whole time. So only Nemesis took some shots as I was pretty much marking everything on the map.
Well, I used to take the MP7 when we had the KA weapons pack on as a sidearm because you can have a 44 round magazine in that.
Wait, you could take that as a sidearm? I thought that was a primary enemy.
No, you could have done it with Cups weapons. I think you could do it with KA weapons pack.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now all you're restricted to is the PP2000. That has a 44 round magazine.
Yep.
It's not so bad, but I did prefer the MP7.
Yeah, I was tempted to take that today, but then I thought, well, I'm already carrying like 33 kilos worth of gear and ammo, so I'm just going to stick to 45.
Liru used to delight in sending squads to take me out because, you know, months and months ago, my squad would leave me up on the hill while they assaulted wherever, and I would do Overwatch for them on my own, and then Liru would send a squad to come and get me because that's the way it was happening back then. And then he started saying that nobody should be out on their own, you know, lone wolfing as he called it, even if you were ordered to by a squad leader, you know. So someone said to me, why don't you take the MP7 then? And I said, oh, right, you never thought of that. So I took the MP7 this once, and I'm up on top of this hill by this tiny little house, and I'm shooting lots of guys, and my team are working their way down the hill, and then I sees out the corner of my eye a squad coming towards me. So I just turned round, I had an M200 intervention, I think, back then, I'm not sure. But I put that away, and I pulls out this MP7 and sprayed all 4 or 6 of them down, whatever was coming after me. And I think it surprised the hell out of Liru because he thought he was going to have me there. Funny as hell that was, actually.
Yeah, that's one thing I found with sidearms in this game. There is a very limited amount of things you can actually take. It's pretty much all pistols in a single. It's not really an SMG. It's more of a PDW.
The thing is, if you're expected to go down with the guys, and you've got Noreen is a semi-automatic. You've got to keep pulling the trigger to shoot rounds off. And if you've got 338 and you only have 10 rounds, 7.62, yeah, it's better. But it's not like the EMR or the SIG 556 as it's called in modded. That's a 7.62 fully automatic, you know, marksman's gun, and that's all right for clearing houses. But if you're sent in to clear houses, you need something that you've got a lot of rounds in, you know, because you normally send your auto rifleman in first because he can just, you know, spray everywhere and kill lots of people. But if you're down there and you're expected to do the same thing, you need something that's not 3 foot, 6 foot long. You know, you've got to put your big gun on your back and take something smaller. So the sidearm, the PP2000 or the MP7, ideal sort of thing for you. And how can 1.6 gig turn into 13? That's ridiculous.
My download's complete. But yeah,
yeah, download's fine, but I've had to upload to the server, and uploading it's 13 gigabytes. They must have some incredible zip compression to send your mods to your computer.
Guess the server needs more data to work with.
Yeah, but if I'd known it was going to be this big, what I would have done is zipped up the files and sent them to the server and unpacked them.
Yeah, with the sidearms, I remember, like, there was a few times, like, when we were doing an op with, fuck, what were they called? The guys that like to use the fucking, frigate.
Manticore.
Yeah, that's the one. And me and Nemesis were on the sniper team. We both had the 50 cal. And well, I still thought, well, I'm gonna take a sidearm like I always do, just in case. And I took just a normal Glock 17 silenced, and we actually had a manpad truck come up on us with infantry, because they parked there. Because I can't remember who was flying. I think it might have been Gav, and yeah, they stopped there because they had a perfect firing position. So obviously we sniped the driver and the gunner with 50 cals, but then the infantry was pretty close to us. So I had to, like, Nemesis didn't even know, because I had to go down there as we were running at a 50 BMG, and the infantry was still alive, so I had to take care of them with a freaking Glock. But, like, people always shit talk, especially Liru, I've noticed. They always shit talk, like, sidearms, but I've killed a lot of AI before with sidearms. It's actually pretty good if you aim properly.
Yeah, your sidearms just for well, for those little emergencies where you've either just emptied the last round out of your clip and it's going to take too long to reload, or you've got a weapons jam and there's somebody stood in front of you. Pistols aren't very much good for anything else. Right, so we've done that one. So what else? Force download.
I think we used to have a full auto Glock as well, but I'm pretty sure that was a part of KA pack as well.
Either that or Cups. We took Cups weapons out because there was a lot of bugs.
Oh yeah, it could have been that. Yeah, that's one thing I miss from those mods, the weapons. Not so much the vehicles, because I remember watching the freaking amphibious thing, I can't remember what they're called, go into the EO and take like 6 armor-piercing tank shells and just like not taking any damage. Capped vehicles were ridiculous.
Shifty. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the stream for now, as we're not playing another match. That's a shame. And I've got 12.5 gig left to upload to the
mods
server.
themselves are pretty good, but they have some
and everybody's gone to turn in,
issues.
talk in the kink room. So I'll stop the stream here and we'll see if there's anything left a bit later. I think the Grim Reapers will be doing DCS up quite shortly. We'll have to see what we can do with that. See if we can get going, but with a 13 gig 13 gig upload going to the server, it's not going to be really cool. So I'll stop for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you lot had fun. If you are here to learn something, I hope you did. Got some experience. See how we do it when we get it right most of the time. Yeah, and had a laugh. That was cool. The MRAP. That was a laugh a minute. I haven't had so much side-splitting action in such a good time. Alright, going Kinkajou. See ya. And everybody else who's out there, have fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow. DCS World has had a lot of new stuff on sale, so I did buy a couple of modules with the money that Racking donated to me last month. So I did buy that. Shifty, if you watch Shifty Mover, he's got a Hawk and he's loving it right now, and he got the L139 as well. So you'll be able to see from him. Anyway, catch you later, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Looks like it was Cup that got updated.